We are going to get started here in just a minute. Real quick announcement, and I will actually add this in. We like to think that we are for everyone. However, some of the material that we do cover is of a mature nature at times, and as such, we do want to suggest that viewer discretion is advised. With that being said, let's dive right in. Welcome to the Foundations of Adelar, Dire Bear Adventuring Company's fantasy role-playing, and there's a reason that I call it the fantasy role-playing, as now on Wednesday nights you can join Dire Bear Adventuring Company as we venture into space with our new campaign, Alone in the Void. The first episode wrapped last Wednesday, and it is up now for viewing. There's a little bit of a loss of the data at the very end there, but that's okay, because you can catch the next exciting episode Wednesdays, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time, right here, Twitch TV/DireBearGM. Spread the love, spread the news, spread the word. When last we left our party after playing an intense but valuable game, of that explored the relationship with anyone within people and how they saw each other in the group, they were summoned before the city council. City council held a meeting to try to determine what occurred, what wrongdoing happened, and so forth and so on. They were cleared of any wrongdoing, and as such, found out that the artifact, there was actually nothing taken of note, only the artifact that they brought in, the Metallic Man. The party, Aj had been freed of any wrongdoing, cleared of any involvement, saying that he was just duped and he wasn't duplicitous. A small altercation between the current leader of the Skywarden garrison, and who we come to find out was Abenon's son. Abenon, who was once the elder statesman of the Skywardens. The son, whose name hasn't been mentioned yet, but his name is Adrenar, and his rider, Sir Kellis, took a stern tone with Aj, simply because of the fact that it made the Skywardens look bad. Abenon defended Aj, saying that it wasn't his fault and what happened couldn't be held to him. None of them were quite aware of what was going on. The party is now free to do what they want, and they decided maybe to revisit some old jobs that they took. But on top of that, they also found out some information from Ola and Aura about the tablets and the history that they had uncovered. That the city or the kingdom of Adelar sat amongst the mountains watching a waterfall cascade through blackened stone. Not really quite sure, but they did receive the name of a river as well as a mountain. The mountains range and the river. Now, I'm going to see how well my party were taking notes. Does anybody recall the name of either of those? Put them on the spot.
Dojankin for the river. And Capeal.
Capeal Mountains. Good job. Yep.
Tried to write it down phonetically because yeah. And then I can't read my own phonetic writing, so that worked out really well.
That's not working out for you. All right. All right. You have the city before you. You are clear and free of any wrongdoing, of any involvement. Not really necessarily claimed as heroes of the city, but you were definitely not involved with anything that went on.
Happy to not be considered a villain, nonetheless.
Yeah.
That went better than expected. What do we do now, guys?
What are you doing now?
Well, my vote's for the mountain. Something about that black teeth in the eyes of the mountain watch in the message there. Eyes of the mountain, where else to start but the mountain?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just here to have a good time.
You see, I
I'm
really
only
want,
here for the food, mother.
I really want some of that cinnamon toast, though. I never got it.
Oh,
we have a
well, I
shit
mean, we
ton?
can...
You didn't? Okay.
No.
Actually,
Sorry, there's
we
no
did
time.
have someone order 11 loaves, if I do
Yeah,
recall.
but that was for Ash.
No, 10 of those were for Ash.
And aren't they all at the Silken Sash?
Yes.
So why don't we just go to the Silken Sash, say bye to Mom, and then pop out?
And then figure out where you're going to go from there.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Yenfir, is it alright if we consider your mother the team mother?
Team mom. Not teen mom. Team mom.
Yeah.
Important distinction.
Yes. You should ask her, though. You should ask her.
Oh, of course.
I'm sure she'll say yes, but...
Pardon me.
All right. So heading back to the Silken Sash then.
Yeah, let's go, guys.
Yeah.
You make your way back to the Silken Sash, and once again you see Rose, who is diligently working away as always, making sure that everybody is taken care of. People are being tended to. It's getting on in the afternoon now. So, what would you like to do, say, or ask?
I would very much like to ask if there's any cinnamon toast left. That's why I'm here.
All right.
Here for the cinnamon toast.
Yeah, you can definitely. She kind of looks at you strangely and she says, "Oh, I'm quite certain that I can arrange something. I have some loaves baking. I'm sure that we can accommodate
Yes.
that." All right. So you are set up with your heart's desire, which is currently cinnamon toast bread. Why has this become a thing with this party?
Don't question
Nothing
it.
wrong with it.
You're right.
Okay, as a party, we have needs, all right?
All right.
And those needs
are cinnamon toast.
Cinnamon toast, apparently.
Yes.
All right.
Should we stock up on gear or something? My armor is kind of cruddy.
Oh, yeah.
Can we afford to
we
get like
should.
better stuff?
I'd like to not die, so can we do that?
I don't care about that. I care about myself.
I don't care that you don't care. I definitely care. So
How do you like that mandolin?
I
Nice.
haven't used it
How'd you
yet.
like those
Okay.
flutes?
Yeah, well, then I guess give it
Or
back
that flute?
since you don't
I
care.
said yet.
Well, say you care about me.
As you're all dining,
What are you looking for?
having a
I'm
laugh,
blackmailing you.
the sound of wings.
Uh-oh.
And you see the big blue, red tinged, singy flames of Ash kind of peeking at you. He has a slightly less forlorn look on his face than normal. A little bit of a smile, as a matter of fact.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
He says, "I have good news. I have been offered a position that we think is necessary and has yet to have been thought of. As I am a caring individual, and I am currently riderless, I have been assigned the task of being a counselor of sorts for those griffins who have lost their rider and those riders who maybe have lost their griffin. I am
Like a therapy
helping.
griffin.
Yes, I am helping to facilitate the care and need and transition from one role to another. It is something that we have not had here with the Sky Wardens, and they're making Lanceport, which is far from the chasm and far from the war that's ever ongoing. And we figured that this would be a great place for them. Not to mention, there's cinnamon bread.
Well, I'm
Now, I'm still concerned that you're all going to die.
So are we.
I mean, that's like a. Do we wake up? Yes. Good day.
Yeah.
But I will be here in Lanceport if you need me. And there you are. Have a good day.
That's amazing.
He looks at Arneth for a second. He says, would you like another hug before I go?
Yes. And I'm going to wipe my cinnamony hands off.
He puffs his chest out, stands with his head, and as you come in, he droops his long neck and head down on your shoulder. And the warmth from him just kind of emanates through you.
I'm gonna miss you.
I'll be around, and I am quite certain that our paths will cross again.
Good luck.
Shed a little tear.
It'll be okay. It'll be okay. We'll see him again. Don't worry.
I'm gonna say, hold on, Ash, before you go, I have a present for you. And I'll pull a random thing out of my bag.
Okay.
It's like whatever.
All right.
Anything in particular?
Handkerchief. This handkerchief.
Nope.
Okay. Just roll me a percentile die.
You said D100?
D100. Yeah. You pull out a necklace. It has a broken clasp, so it won't fasten again. The charm on it is a semi-precious stone that's kind of cracked a little bit. The chain on it, which is gold, is a little tarnished though. But here you go.
It belonged to my older griffin that passed away.
He looks at you and goes, I like you, Lucky. You're
I
full of
know.
shit, but I like you.
Thanks.
He wraps it around. He wraps it around one of his talons. All right. Take care of each other, the odd family that you are.
I'll take care of me.
We'll do our best.
With that, in one big bound of the wings, he takes to the air again.
There you go.
There he go.
There you
goes
go.
again.
So Rose comes back in and sets down some drinks, and she says, so, what will you do now? The silken sash is freed. The noose has been taken care of. It appears as though everything is right.
Well, we still got some work to do for the Adventurers Guild, so.
Yes. Well, do
Just
take
that.
care of yourselves. I'll be here if you need me, of course. As always.
Thanks, Mom.
She kind of looks at you for a second with a little bit of surprise and like not really sure how to take it, but then her face melts into a smile and she says,
Yes!
"Cold West.
Mom
Yes,
status confirmed.
take care of yourself." Maddie, I am not picking up your camera.
That's because I'm having technical issues. Yay!
Yay! What's
Technically, we all have issues.
I have,
technical-
it's up on Roll20, or not on Roll20,
Yeah, I
it's up
can-
on stream. I
I can see you on
cannot
stream.
get it to trigger in Roll20, and it's getting very frustrating, and I'm not going to fight with it tonight. I will have it ready for Wednesday.
All right. Well, that sounds good. That's fine. All right. So, party. What are you doing?
I need to sleep.
Don't we all?
I have 15 HP. I need
I
to
was like,
sleep.
I don't think any of you have taken a long rest yet.
Can we just go back and have a good nap and just
You all take a long rest for the night. Enjoy yourselves, if you will, or not.
I'm going. No, I won't.
You.
Wait, didn't we
you got a
have
long
a
rest.
rest?
Yeah, you did before
we
you
did.
went to the council.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now we sleeping again, I guess.
That's what we do. We drink and nap. That's
Yeah.
Hold on. How
Yep.
much? Let's pool
Oh,
our
shit.
resources. Let's figure out how much money we all have together.
Let's
Okay.
not, because I don't
mean-
want you touching my stuff.
Okay. How about I give you all my stuff, and then you can count all of it, because I want to know how
Okay.
much money we have.
Give me all of your gold.
Not you. I'm
silver.
gonna give it to Anna,
What? Why?
because you are the only one who's just a little bit as untrustworthy as I am.
When have I ever stole from anyone in the party?
That's a nice mandolin.
You stole my heart.
Really
You
nice.
gave it to me.
But you know I stole it, so
We
you're
don't
almost as
speak
sketchy.
about that.
but didn't steal from the party technically.
I didn't steal from the party.
You stole my heart.
Oh my god.
That
Oh
line.
my god.
Not this again.
This is horrible.
Anyway, I give them the only things that I have confirmed is a necklace, 2 rings. I gave one of those rings away, I think. So
Yeah.
no, I
To
gave the
me.
bracelet away. I have 2 rings.
You gave
Oh
a-
no, I gave
a
you the
to
other ring.
me.
Okay, I
Yeah.
have a necklace, a ring. I have. That's someone's hair.
Oh, you Annalise hair.
I have the rat. Oh yeah, I have the rat guy's sword, and
That's
I
his
have
move.
49 gold and 4 silver.
The ring, the jewelry comes to a total of about like 5, 6, let's say 6 gold pieces. It's not very expensive jewelry. So with that 49, you have a total of 55. 55 total gold pieces.
I put that on the table.
The one who has the most money is probably Gillet.
We don't talk about that.
Gillet, what did you do? Now I'm curious.
I mean, quite honestly, I kept what I got from Gafton.
Oh, of course, so did I.
Okay.
Was it a disease?
Yes, Lucky. Yes, that is exactly what I got from Gafton. I got a disease. You know, would you like to know what my
That's why he has
disease's
that
name
cane,
is?
the limp.
I don't have anything that can
Well?
cure diseases.
Would you like to know what the name is?
I
Please.
feel like
just,
you're gonna make a joke
just
that it's
ask
my name.
me.
I feel like you're gonna say it's me.
What's the disease's name?
Well,
Annalise?
Yinthia, I have this disease named Lucky.
Yeah, see.
Oh yeah, no, there's no cure for that. I'm sorry. It's
Unfortunately, the
terminal.
rest of the party also has this disease, and we're not sure how we're going to handle it, but I'm sure that with time, it will just sort itself out.
Yeah, I heard it's infectious.
Incurable.
Absolutely
That
incurable.
you grow to love it
Yeah.
almost. It becomes like a
pulling
surrogate
your
son.
pulling your resources together. How much do you have in total? 'Cause we know that Lucky has 55 total.
I have
Like that,
15 gold.
total.
Okay, I have 15 gold.
How?
I don't know. I didn't spend anything ever.
That's
We all
not
got paid.
the-
300 gold from Gafton.
Oh, so I
Each.
should have that.
Yes.
Did we? Oh, I didn't add that.
I
Each.
probably wrote that on my page instead of in
Huh.
character sheet.
Yeah,
Yes,
honestly.
everyone should have 300 gold from Gafton.
I'm
Alright.
a poor boy.
I'm just a poor boy. Oh wait, no, I gave all my
No.
money to Gillet.
That's right.
You damn fool.
That is why Gillet has more than Elise. That makes so much sense.
Technically, it's not, considering I gave what he gave to the guy whose house
House
as
got
destroyed.
Oh, sorry, that's 315.
You have 2,000 copper pieces?
Yeah.
I could
Cool.
use this as like slingshot bullets.
2,000 pennies?
I
You
mean,
got 2,000 pennies?
Yeah.
We could
Do
fucking
you have
like
change for this or bills for this?
we could finish a
Good guy
table
that's
with that.
paying the fine in pennies. Just
Yeah. I had a friend pay for a PlayStation 3 with pennies one time.
well, you
That
still beat
sounds-
me.
Do I? I Do
Yep.
I?
All right. So if somebody wants to keep tally of that, that's what you have total. All encompassing. Congratulations, you got your finances sorted out. Thank you for joining Dire Bear Adventure Company's
Now, what are we going to start investing in? We need to
Money
think
keeping
about
episode.
what's
Nothing about doing spreadsheets in a brothel. Huh?
lucrative return.
bookkeeping episode. This is where the party learns how to use Excel.
Annalise just lays it all out and teaches us accounting.
I don't know a
Accounting
damn
episode.
thing about taking care of my finances. I'm a noble. Everything I ever wanted was bought for me. I have no
Well,
idea what I'm
Luckily
doing.
for you, I know how to work the books. So
I know how to take care
Work
of
the
finances.
books or cook
Lucky
the
knows how to
books?
cook the books.
I know how to take care of finances if you take the care out of that sentence.
You know how to finances?
No, I don't take
Of
finances.
finances.
Take
And
finances.
then Arnett
Take
doesn't
of
care about
finances.
money at all.
Arnett is like, these are shiny.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I exchange money in return for treats, and that's all that matters.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Arnett's like, I traded these in for acorns.
So what we need is we need something better armor-wise for Yinfir, so that Yinfir stops being
What about me?
Stops being what?
a
Rock.
damage target.
Danger
That's a nice way to put
prone.
it. Why don't we get you like a nice big suit of like knight's armor?
No.
How
And
about
you'd be
No.
like a holy
Good God.
warrior.
What?
It'd be so cool. And then you could go into every battle and be like, I am Yenfir! Ah! And
We're
then you
gonna
run at
put
them
that.
and kill them.
We're gonna
No.
put that
That'd be pretty
armor
hot.
on Yinfir, and Yinfir is just gonna collapse because he's literally not going to be able to stand underneath it.
I mean, we
Okay,
can
I
get
take
the
offense
inverse.
to that.
But where's the lie?
What?
Hey, Annalise, we should get you.
Sorry, what was that, Arnav? I lost what you said in my laughter at the fact that Yinfir has no comeback.
We should get you some armor as well,
Oh, pardon me.
because you go down quite a bit.
Innuendo. Like I said, viewer discretion advised.
No, that's not what I meant. It was innocent.
I do go down quite a bit, but that's not the point.
Phrasing.
No, it's one of those that we have to take into consideration that all of my buffing comes at a price.
Blood loss.
Blood loss as well as the ability to dodge things. I am very much on the they can't kill me if they're already dead theorem.
That's true. Yeah.
I suppose.
Or they can't kill you if they don't know you're there, which is the me theorem.
Right. So as long as
Like that's invisible.
Or they can't kill you if I'm already drunk.
Already dragging you away? Is that what you just said?
If I'm already dragging her body away.
you're
Technically,
right.
Kill me if I'm already dead.
You're right.
Yeah.
But like I said, they can't kill me if they're already dead, and if I just hit them hard enough, they usually die pretty spectacularly. May
Can't
I
kill me
remind
if I'm
you of
already dead.
may I remind you of Haka Demlin and the mess
Who?
that he was left in.
Oh yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah.
This is true. All right, so
And besides, anything that they craft wouldn't be able to be suited for me anyway.
all right, you have pooled your resources. You know how much you have. Well over 1,200 gold. What are you doing? You got
Buy
this.
a direwolf.
So can I have 45 gold?
No.
It's
Fine.
5 gold.
Wait,
Oh.
you have 49 gold in your pocket.
No, that was a mistake. I gave that all to Gillet. I forgot.
Oh, that's right. You gave everything to him.
So you literally
Actually-
have nothing.
Actually,
That's not
give
true.
me give me another percentile check. Another D100.
I have 4
Hey, you-
silver.
Dig in your bag one more time.
Dig,
Just see if you can come up with something.
dig. Whoa.
Yeah, unfortunately, I work on the lower end.
Ah, true.
You find as you go digging through there, your hand sinks around a piece of metal. It's about the size of a coin. You gotta pull it up. And it's a scrap metal piece that fell off of something that happened to be around.
It's a foreign currency. The value of this is untold. I can't let anyone see it. And I put it back in my bag.
And a rotten apple core. You're not sure how that happened. You throw that out.
Anyone
Or
hungry?
maybe you don't. You don't know. You never know what a rotten apple core. Mine from GoldenEye 64. There you go. All right. Where are you going? What are you doing? You've pulled your resources. You know how much you have.
Well,
Lucky has
okay.
asked for 45.
What do you want the 45 gold for?
To buy better armor? Isn't that what we were doing?
How about we all, as a group, go to the armorers, and then I can tell you whether or not 45 would be enough.
Or worth it.
Or worth it. You don't want to buy shoddy leather armor for 45 gold. It's a waste of money.
I mean, Sarnas was a fairly reputable guy, but who knows about the people in Lanceport?
Didn't Sana say he had a cousin here?
Yes.
Yeah?
So proud.
You're going to make me do the voice, aren't you?
I mean,
Let's go see him.
yeah.
then.
Oh, yeah. It's going to happen.
Let's go see that guy.
All right. Making inquiries around and making your way back down to the artisans and shop districts, which kind of, again, falls in that little valley area of Lanceport there in the tip of the spear that forms it. You inquire around and you find a very ornately decorated building. Large, fat columns support an awning of stone that sprouts out from this building that is made of what looks to be it's wood with like a small paste that kind of forms and hardens up like a form of stucco over the outside of this building, and it's drawn with beautiful murals all over it. And it has in there the sign of Sarnes's Sundries and such Lanceport office.
Looks good to me.
The door is not a door; it's just a simple curtain. As you walk in, a few beads kind of hanging behind the curtain. It is brightly lit, brightly colored. The main rafter that goes from one end of the building to the other has long tabs of bolts of cloth draped over it in bright colors of red and blues and yellows and oranges and greens. It's just a beautiful array of color all over the place. The man that comes around the corner has short-cut gray hair, and he has fine robes on. He's kind of a longer face, which is sunk in at the cheeks. As he walks up to you, finely dressed, and he says, "Hello, welcome to my shop. How may I be of service?" I, of course, am your humble proprietor, Sarnes.
Hello.
Hello, it's a pleasure to have you here.
Do you sell armor?
Of course, of armor and arms, too.
Do you sell?
What would you like?
Something of the magical variety, please.
I don't think we have that
Yes.
much money.
Well, you don't.
I have various and sundry types of armor depending on what you want to buy here in my store. What are you looking for in particular?
I'm looking for studded leather armor.
All right. Are you wanting to have a magical property added to that, like a +1 or something?
I look to Gillet.
Can
I
I?
mean, certainly, yeah. If it helps you out.
I mean, yeah, of course.
Okay. Yes. I have here armor with minor magical property added to it, which will help to protect you against those that would seek to do you harm.
What about me?
Be
What if I
yours.
seek to do me harm? Will it protect me
Screw.
from myself?
You just screwed.
Yeah, true.
All right. He does have magical armor. He shows you a very nicely decorated set of leather armor. The leather itself has been tooled and worked and depicts like crisscross patterns all the way up and through it, across the chest piece, where it's outlined around the heart and things like that. Beautiful scroll work that's just all through there. It's not a discernible pattern of any certain type, like branches or leaves. It's just beautiful scroll work all throughout it. It's leather armor, though. It's not studded leather. It says, this is as closest as I have for your needs here.
Can I take a look at it and see exactly what sort of magical enchantment is on it?
Using your warlock ability, the one that allows you to detect magic.
Yeah.
You can try to give me an Arcana check, and we'll see if you can determine what it is. Arcana works. It seems to have some sort of protective enchantment on it.
How much better does the magic make this, sir?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you mean.
Like, is it like really good, or is it just like?
No, it's a minor magical enchantment.
Okay.
It makes it better, but not, you know.
Does it walk for me?
What's that?
Does it like walk for me? Is it like one of those armors that like if I wear it,
No.
it'll just walk and I can just stand still,
No.
like take naps? I don't know if that's what I'm looking for
You
then.
get the idea that this is a minor enhancement to the armor. It's like a +1.
Okay. Probably be cheaper if I just got studded leather armor, I think.
Which would also do the same thing, but yes, probably be cheaper.
Yes. Can I kill it? Can I get studded leather?
Oh, okay. Make sure it's a good one and actually fits you.
Okay.
He
Thank you.
kind of slides up to you and says, we do commissioned work here. If there was something that you would like, we don't
Can you
have.
make it kind of look like what I'm wearing?
The studded leather armor?
Yeah.
To make it look like what you're wearing, like clothing?
Yeah.
No.
Can it be like a really dark tan?
I mean, it's already kind of a dark hide colored anyways. The studded leather armor is not quite black, but that dark browns where it has like almost.
Yeah. Throwing off my goth vibe a little bit, but I guess I'll settle.
Yeah, you get it
sorry,
dirty
so
enough.
sorry to mess up your aesthetic.
You know, it's more important almost than armor class, but you know, I'll take one for the team.
He does offer, though, of course, as I said, if there's a magical item that you would like, but we don't have, we could commission it to be made. It would take some time and, of course, resources, but it can be done for you.
What about like
Yeah.
a magic
I mean,
lamp,
shot.
like a genie lamp?
No, I believe that is outside of my scope of abilities, but still, some time I can
Wouldn't
make
that-
most other things.
Wouldn't that require us to like imprison a genie in the first place?
That is one of the reasons why it is not impossible, but quite difficult to do.
Sounds like quitter talk to me. Yeah, it's all right. Don't worry, I get it. Anyone else need stuff?
I'd like to buy some new armor.
Okay. What type of armor do you currently have?
Just regular leather.
Okay, studded leather armor would be about the maximum that you can wear. It's going to be a base AC of 12 plus your dexterity modifier. You can get an enchantment placed upon it. It's going to take some time for it to be done, and of course the cost for it. But the studded leather armor would be a base of 12.
Okay.
Can't you wear heavy armor? You can't move and that sort of stuff?
If you're proficient, you as a warlock are proficient with up to medium armor. If I'm not
Yeah, I
mistaken.
am. But it's the same if I wore light and medium.
Should I try to get some armor?
Don't
Do
you
it.
have studded leather or scale mail? Which one do you have?
I think I just have leather armor. Yeah,
Okay.
leather.
All right. I mean, anybody who would like to purchase it, he does have suits of armor enough to go around. Not magical, but like the regular studded leather armor. Yeah, he can point you to that and get that
Yeah.
equipped for you. Studded leather armor again is a base 12 plus your dexterity modifier.
So Gillet, 45 gold. Pay the man.
I'm muted. Can do.
Thanks.
So
I just thought you were like really brooding for a second there.
What if I sold you my armor, sir? Would you buy this? It's
no.
Oh, okay.
Actually, yeah. You know what? Yes, I would.
Okay. How
He
much?
purchases it. He offers you, looks it over, seeing some action.
Yeah, that's not false.
I'll give you 5 gold. We could take it off of the cost of your armor.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
I'll miss it though.
So it's 40 for yours. If the other two would like to sell their leather armor to him, it would be 40 for yours as well, bringing the total to 120 for the 3 suits of studded leather armor.
I don't know. I would just raise my armor class by 1.
Hey,
What's your
sometimes one
dex
is all you
Nothing
need,
to
though.
sneeze at there.
My dex modifier
Modifier.
is 3.
Is a 3.
Mm-hmm.
If you go up to like a breastplate, that would bring your armor class to a 16. 14 plus the maximum of 2.
Nothing to sneeze at.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, the cost for a breastplate
Yeah.
is 400 gold pieces.
Never mind.
Well, how much do you have?
Not 400.
Well, how much do you have?
343.
Why don't I just give you 150 of my own?
Because then I'll be broke.
Shopping.
Like, we're gonna let you starve.
All right, so are you buying the breastplate? And Annalise, are you purchasing anything?
No.
No, I'm not gonna get the breastplate.
All right, so are you getting studded leather then? It's one more on the die that I get to roll.
Do it.
How much is it? That's the real question.
For the studded leather, it's if you sell your leather armor back to him, it's only 40 gold.
He's very attached to his armor,
mean,
so he wouldn't
Then it's
sell
45 if you don't. If you don't sell yours, it's 45 gold pieces.
it. Okay, 45 is fine. Yeah.
All right, go ahead and mark off 45 from your stores, or to make sure you account for the purchase of that. What else would you like to purchase while you're here? He brings out a tray full of various meats and cheeses, since you're patrons. It's a fine
Do you
mistake.
have any nice magic items that are already here? You have like some rings or something?
Oh, well, that would be follow me. And he leads you kind of it's not a back room per se, but he leads you to another section of the store. Opening up, and there are display cases laid out, and in them are various things. Currently, it's not a big room. It's maybe 10 feet by 10 feet total with a counter included in there. And there are a few items here. You see a couple of really nicely made daggers. There is a longsword and a sheath that are laying there, gleaming brightly. you see different jewelry pieces. There is a couple of necklaces and a couple of rings.
I'll take a look at the rings.
Okay. Taking a look at the rings, there are 3 of them. One of them has, it looks like it has been scrolled as from a feather. And it wraps around some mesh of silver and gold that wrap around into a feather shape. That's one of them.
Yeah.
The other one has what looks to be like a ram's head on the front of it. The ram's head is made out of ivory. The ring itself, it's been set on the piece, and the ring is a broad band.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like almost a finger cuff more than like a ring.
Cool.
And the last one just seems to be a plain band, nondescript. Looking on the inside of it, you can see some tooling hash marks that have been made on the inside of it, but it seems to be nondescript.
The store guys in the room with me.
Yeah.
What's the last one do?
Oh, well, this ring. You put it on, you say the magic. Wrong start S. When you put it on, you say the word, and you become invisible. For those who would normally view you, you just sort of vanish from thin air, as though you're not there anymore.
How much for that one?
Oh, well, that little ditty is gonna be. Oh, hang on a second here.
Yeah.
I had the price written down, but now I'm like, wait, that doesn't.
My world starts going into slow-mo. That's why this is happening. I was like dreaming of all the opportunities. Ave Maria.
This ring is going to cost you. Oh, no, I'm not wrong. Actually, I am wrong, but not wrong in the wrong way. He says that ring is hard to come by. It's going to cost you about 750 gold.
Perfect. I look to Gillet.
I'll be right back. I need to tend to my money tree.
You have a money tree?
What does the ring do, Lucky?
It makes me invisible.
Absolutely not.
But Annalise!
No!
What if it made me
No way in
invisible?
hell.
What if I promise to be
No
good?
man needs
No.
that kind of power.
No.
I do!
No person needs that power before somebody brings up, well, Annalise isn't a man. No. No one needs that power.
What if I behave really good?
Oh my god, Lucky, 1, I'm not your mother. 2, you're not getting the ring.
But what if you
I'm not
did
your mom,
get
but I'm not
the
getting
ring?
you the ring.
Okay, let's go back a little bit. You've been invisible before, correct?
Yeah.
And what have you done when you were invisible?
I helped escape with the circlet from you guys.
Before that, you landed yourself in jail because you decided
That
to
wasn't my
enter
fault,
the
that was you.
Acadium
That was my
with
fault.
weapons.
That wasn't my fault.
Technically, you did turn him in.
I'm aware. I know that. You
It
entered
was called
the
being tactical.
Acadium
If
with
you could see the
weapons.
tactical advantage of us having weapons in the Acadium, when after what happened in the Acadium now, God, you're lucky I brought them in there.
At the time, we were just turning in information to get translated.
But who knows? That place is just a violent area of the town, and we didn't know that until now.
No, it's
a good
really
thing.
not. So, okay,
A lot of
so
murders happen in
with
the.
that
Yeah.
in mind, the only time that you have used invisibility to the benefit of anybody
It's when I made Jack invisible when she was being annoying, or he was being annoying. Right.
Was the time that you went invisible after we were dealing with one Haka Demlin? That is the only time your invisibility has ever been useful.
So you're saying it's useful?
So
See?
I'm saying you don't use it in a good enough way for me to feel safe with the fact that you would have a ring that would allow you to do it at will without exhausting yourself.
What if I
So
promise
what do
to
those
be really
necklaces
good?
do?
Oh.
One of the necklaces is a plain wire necklace that's been like a centerpiece with the other ones wrapped around or braided around it. The centerpiece of the necklace is a large red stone. It doesn't seem to have any like value. It's not a ruby or anything else like that. As he looks at it, he says, sorry. Wrong book. This this item here makes you immune to any diseases, and if you're infected with something, it will suppress the effects of that disease as long as you have it on you person. There's another one. It's a beautiful 3 stones being held by hands on the pendant. The gold necklace is a thin chain that comes around it. This one, if you should find yourself in battle and falling, you wouldn't die. You would stabilize and not succumb to the call of death. Furthermore, if you were to take some time and rest, you would feel more rested at the end of that than normally. You would find yourself.
Interesting.
The one is the periapt of health, and the other one is the periapt of wound closure.
Huh.
Each of these are not hard to come by, not as difficult as the ring. Therefore, it's 500 for each of them.
Well, those sound pretty useful.
Lucky, one more thing catches your eye.
Ooh.
Oh god.
Ulu?
Oh God! It's a short sword. The handle of it is wrapped in green straps of leather. Inlaid in the handle are also 3 stones. They look like diamonds. They're
like
cut
diamonds.
into rectangles.
I like rectangles too.
In the hilt of it is a beautiful green gemstone. The blade itself is a little overly thick for a short sword, but it still seems to be as effective as one. Something about the sword calls to you. In your head, you hear a... Yeah. That befits your name.
How much for this one?
Oh, he looks over at it and says, "Oh, that there is known as a luck blade."
Ryan is screaming internally now. I just want to clarify.
Sure. It's a more rare item to come by, nigh on legendary. It's gonna cost you about 1,000 gold
Oh,
for that
perfect. Gillet,
blade.
pay the man.
Gillet.
It's called
No, I
a
tried
luck
that.
blade.
I tried that with them, and I don't think they respond very well to behavior like that. Just saying.
Snapping and pointing does not
Yeah.
work.
It literally has my name on it.
I want to know though, how is it that everybody's going to Gillett? Like Gillett has all the money. Where did this happen?
He's
When did
the
you become the bankroll here?
yeah.
I'm also curious, considering the fact that Annalise has the
Because Annalise has all the
lion's
money.
share of it.
Yeah, but you're mean.
Oh, they
I
want him to
really-
act as a proxy.
See, I wouldn't be mean if you wouldn't keep stealing from me.
I didn't steal from you.
Okay, so
Okay, let's not lie as well as.
No, you
So
go
these
to
are-
Dad first, because you know he'll say yes.
No.
no.
You go to Dad
Oh, no.
first,
You go
and
to
Dad's
Dad first.
response is go ask your mother.
Oh, that's true.
So you have these items in front of you. There are a necklace of Featherfall, a ring of the Ram, and the ring of invisibility, periaptive wound closure, periaptive health, a luck blade that you've investigated so far.
When do you close?
He kind of looks at you with a very stern glare.
I just need some time to decide what I want. I don't want to, make you wait longer.
If you make a decision, you can always come back in the morning.
I just want to keep you at the store
Well,
longer
you-
than you want to be.
Are you going to purchase any of these items here from
Well,
me?
I really want to buy that invisibility ring. I would love to buy this luck blade, but I think we're too poor.
If you can give me a good breakdown of why we should spend 1,000 gold to purchase you the blade, I don't see
Sell us
why
on
we
it.
couldn't do it. You have to convince us that it's going to be a good idea, and starting
Using spells.
with, oh, my name is on it is not a good idea.
Okay. Its name is on me.
No.
Also, so I figured I'd get that out of the way. As someone who has contributed greatly to this party, I feel that I owe it to you all to promise to stop my shenanigans. If we were so inclined to allow me this one small grace.
That's a lot.
Wow.
And I know what you're thinking. That I have not done a lot, but I do a lot for this party.
No,
when thick
I
comes
want to
thin-
know what the repercussions are if you do not keep your end of the bargain.
I will let you castrate me.
Oh my
a
god, the
little
world
tough.
would never have another Lucky. It would be a fucking miracle. This is very tempting. If you continue the antics and continue to try and steal from the party and do whatever it is that you're doing to our persons, not only do I get to prevent you from ever having children, but you will turn over the blade.
Okay.
Do you promise?
Can I get that in writing?
Absolutely.
All right.
And she will pay for paper and pen and the
I'm sure that one of you has parchment of some sort on there.
Oh yeah.
so. So
Do I?
there. Do you?
I'm sure I do.
I don't know. You're
Do
the
I?
bard.
I don't know.
You'd think you would.
Probably.
No, that was probably that I punched in.
All right.
The 39.
On the handouts, it says 10
Oh,
copper,
no.
1 silver,
Oh.
39 gold.
No, not that. Never mind.
You make up the note, hand over the contract, the party signs it, and as a recipient of it, Lucky signs it.
Hold on, wait. Let me get the exact wording, Annalise.
Sarnes is just watching you all.
Your exact wording is, you are to cease and desist all antics towards the party. You are to
Yes.
act as if you are a perfectly normal, contributing member of society
Oh, shit.
towards the party.
Oh shit! In this
And
group?
if at some point you feel the need or do not comply with these terms, your balls and the sword are forfeit.
Oh god! All right. All parties signed.
Yeah, I'll sign that.
You now have a luck blade.
What have you done?
Okay,
It
you
does
have
require
a luck
attunement.
blade. You have a luck blade. Give me 1 second while I figure out what everybody has to contribute to this 1,000. Since we know that Lucky cannot contribute jack shit.
I can contribute 4 silver.
Wow.
All right. I'm
Every
going to
party
send
member, if you are going to be part of this, has to contribute 250 gold to this blade.
All right.
Okay. Fine.
Arneth?
Okay. I guess. Alright.
I'm now a broke bitch. I hope you're happy.
I am.
Of course you are.
I don't like the way he said that. You can also sell the other. If you want to, you can have him identify and sell the other sword.
Oh, the other Rat King sword.
Yeah, if you wanted to.
Do either of you want this sword? It I have it written down. It like poisons people when you stab them with it. Anyone else?
I have no
Once?
use for it.
Or
Perhaps, just in case something winds up in front of Yenfir, Yenfir might find it useful to have.
We just do the same thing.
Yes, but again, the adage of, it can't kill me if it's already dead.
Do you want it, Yenfir? It's like a poison rat blade.
Sure.
Okay.
Well,
I
listen.
love weapons now.
Did you look at that? Did you look at that blade, by the way?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, of course. The Rat King blade?
No.
The luck blade.
It's in the compendium.
I know what a luck blade is.
Okay.
Should I roll a d4?
Yes. 1d4 minus 1. Yeah.
Can I
Oh,
get
dear.
that?
Damn it! No!
It'll have 1 charge on it.
Okay, good.
Fucking rip.
That's
Can I?
fair.
There's
Any
some
more
luck
would
for
be a
you.
little bit worse.
Can you use luck to re-roll?
Can I?
No, because that is
Damn
not fall under one of the requirements of the luck to reroll.
Can I just sell my dagger? Since I have a
Is
rapier.
it just
and
a
short
regular dagger?
Yeah, it's just a regular dagger.
I mean, yeah, he'll give you, he'll give you like 5 silver for it or something like that. How much are daggers even? I don't even know.
I don't know.
Gold? 2 gold, I
Most people
think.
just keep them. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, they're 2 gold pieces. So he'll give you like a gold for each one of the daggers you sell.
Okay. What else do I have here? I want to keep that. I want to keep that. I'll keep that.
Okay. Are there any other items that you guys wanted to purchase from him? Healing potions. He does have some.
Well, not now. I'm broke.
Not now. I got money.
We're all fucking broke thanks to this asshole.
What does he, Sanas, what do you have for, healing potions?
Well, I have various sorts. Most commonly that I have just the regular standard, costing you 50 gold. I have those that will heal you a greater amount, but of course they themselves cost more. A greater healing potion would be around 200.
How good are you at identifying potions and such?
I'm fairly fairly competent.
She's going to pull out an unknown purple potion from her backpack.
All right. This is one that I gave you
Ages
back
ago.
back at the Hag's location, I believe.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to know what this is, if you wouldn't mind, Sonus.
Here. He takes a look at it, goes back and pulls out this leather headgear and puts it on and removes this eyepiece in there. And he looks at it for a second, kind of nods. He says, this item appears to make anyone who drinks it for a period of time resistant to all damage that they would normally take. It's a potion of invulnerability. For 1 minute, you have resistance to all damage.
I know what that does.
It makes Fireball a melee spell?
No. See, it, you know what it does? You want to know what it does? It makes the rogue and Curse of Strahd take half damage on top of uncanny dodge.
But still doesn't
you
win
get
the battle by
fucked.
fighting. Wins the battle by persuading him to let them go. All
That's
right.
what happens when the boss rolls a 1.
Yeah. So you are purchasing so you have the potion, the Rat King sword. Do you want to sell it, or are you just trying to identify it, or just showing what everybody else does? If I'm not mistaken, it's a short sword that I gave you, right? Why am I such a fan of short swords? I have no idea.
They're great. That's why. I'd like that. I wouldn't mind having that.
Okay. You can give
Pass
Yennefer the
on.
short sword if you'd like, the Rat King's short sword.
I think just for the sake of the party, I'd like to pick up 2 potions of healing.
Okay, just the regular ones?
Yes.
Okay. 50 gold each.
She's going to try and haggle with him over it.
Okay.
She's gonna attempt.
Sure. Go ahead and roll. Persuasion.
Persuasion?
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
Alright, well, it's not great, but it's not awful.
Well, I rolled a 17 on the die.
Well, fuck me, I guess.
He just kind of looks at you and goes, "That's a lovely speech, but no."
No, that's very fair.
All right.
Sorry, hang on. Party loot.
Anything else you guys are going to purchase?
She's
I think.
sorry. She's gonna use the last gem that they have in the party loot, plus the 39 gold, and then she will. She'll deal with the leftover from her own pocket.
All right. So you guys have depleted your funds now,
In a sense.
somewhat. Sure, you don't just want to wish for some more money.
Is that a thing?
Shush. You shush you.
Could be a thing.
Wishes
You
are
know
things
what?
that can
Let's
happen.
just go find a Sultan, challenge him to a very large duel, and
And try to sell Arneth again.
and no, I think this time we're gonna try and sell Yunfair.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time, so.
Inside jokes that people are like, "I don't know what you're talking about." Okay, don't worry about it.
So much gold. So
So
much
much
gold.
gold.
That he promptly stole back because he's a dick.
And then you killed him, so it's
And then
alright.
we killed him. But I didn't get to eat him.
Because
My Naga was
He
unhappy.
is a dragon.
I didn't
What-
get to
what
eat
was
him.
that?
My Naga was unhappy.
That was like my third session, you guys? Third or second?
Something
Yeah,
like
something like
that.
Tell me.
Hi, welcome to Dungeons and Dragons. Let's sell your character into slavery.
To be fair,
For fun and profit.
to
I see
be
nothing
fair, it seemed like a good idea at the time.
It worked in your favor.
It did. We got so much gold.
All right. So what are you doing from now? You're getting stagnant.
Well, we
guys
have some
focus
missions
everything?
to complete. If we're all suited up and ready to go.
I'm just staring at the blade.
All right. It does require attunement, so
Oh
you're
well,
going to-
I'll slowly attune to it, and then once I know what it does, then I'll be staring at
All
the
right.
blade.
Which one are you going to do? Which one of the jobs are you going to take?
Were we going to Lance? God. There.
Sorry? Say again?
I said, were we going to Lanceport?
You are. Where in Lanceport are you going to? You got ruffians to take care of at a bar. You've got a farmer's daughter missing, if I'm not mistaken.
And then I gotta visit a temple.
Okay.
Ruffians sounds good. Sounds simple
Let's
enough.
beat some people up.
Rough up some ruffians.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love a good old tavern brawl.
Okay.
It's wrestling.
Making your way to the docks once more.
Yeah.
Darness says, "Thank you for all of your purchases. Spread the word if there's anything you need. We have a new shipment coming in next week. Fantastical musical instrument that people are dying. They just can't get enough of it. They need more of it, if you will. It's the cowbell. Have a wonderful day." Chief just flew backwards. You make your way to the dock wards. You find the Hammered Worker, which is the name of the tavern. You step inside, and you see the proprietor, a halfling, who's currently leaning on the tavern. The tavern itself smells strongly of ale, mixed with other liquids. You also see them, a few tavern patrons in here. Not many tables fill the tap room. You do see where the furniture looks as though it's been piecemealed, so the chairs don't match. Sitting around one table. The bench seems to have stuffing on one side, but flat on the other. It seems to be just more of a haphazard assortment of things. And he's just sitting there on the counter. As you come in, he perks up. "Oh! Hello! How are you? Welcome." And he kind of straightens and kind of smooths his apron out. "Sorry. Welcome to the Hammered Worker. I'm the owner, proprietor. How can I help you today?"
Wow, really? Nobody's gonna say anything?
I'm supposed to not be annoying anymore, so I'm step back.
We're here to help you. I don't know who took this job.
You.
No, mine is the temple.
Nope.
Well, that's what I have written down for me. I took notes.
I know, so did I. I have you down as for the dock side.
I mean, I'll take it. Money is money. Or shiny teeth.
The real answer is, how can we help you? We don't know.
Well, so
Can we?
you took out a contract with the Adventurers Guild about some ruffians that need to be dealt with.
Huh. Oh, and now you found time to come round. Oh, Better late than never, I reckon.
Sir, I'm not sure if you heard about the giant explosion that happened at the Acadium.
Sure. Sure in a bit.
We were assisting there.
Well, that's good for you. But it's still on a week or so. Well, I can tell you that they don't come around much anymore. On account I've got nothing left for them to take. And he kind of motions to the sad shape of the tavern. Like, sorry. I can point you in the way of them, but not much is going on nowadays.
Well, allow us to then return your items, at the very least.
Sure. All right. You'll be looking for a couple of fellas. A couple of ne'er-do-wells.
Do they have a specific sort of outfit that they wear? Are they a gang?
Oh, it's not hard to find them. Step outside here. Go north towards the cliffs. Look for a bunch of rough-looking men who aren't well dressed.
Mm-hmm.
Seem to have an apron or two and some shirts that don't quite fit them.
Do you know why they targeted you specifically?
He just kind of just steps back from the bar and does this. I'm a halfling, and they're not. I'm small, and they are not. I figure they're just picking on the smallest one they could find.
Well, listen here. We're heroes, and we're going to help you.
Are you?
Yep.
Okay. Well, good luck. Fee for the job's been paid, so can't money
That's
back.
my name. Lucky.
Oh, I thought your name was Fee because I said I paid the fee, and you said that's my name. That's an odd
No,
name.
sorry,
Your parents must
I
not have
thought
liked
of-
it.
Sorry, I tried to throw a catchphrase in there. I was a little late on it. I'll do better
It's all
next
right. Timing is everything, but
Yeah.
He'll figure
Kinda
it
like-
out.
You'll
Let's
get
just
it
try
next
it.
time.
Hold on.
Lucky.
Yeah, let's just try it again. Let's just try it again. Go.
all right, fine. Good luck. And he reaches over and
Name.
taps, and then you see a small, thin trickle of ale pour out, and he just kind of goes, all right.
Wow.
Well, I suppose then. Shall we?
Yeah, let's go.
Do you guys know what this is that you just bought me? I'm attuned to it now, right?
Yeah, well, it takes a short rest to attune to it, but I would figure that you're not really doing much other than spending time with it on the walk over and things like that. I'll say, for the sake of fun of this, yeah, you're attuned to it now.
Oh, please don't fucking kill us all. What?
It's something
Is
that
this something
could
you're
kill us
very,
all.
very grateful for?
Yes.
What is it?
I don't think I should tell you.
You're
You got
going to
it
tell
out of
me
character- out of character or in character?
in character.
In character.
Yes.
Oh,
You're
come on
going to
now.
tell me because I gave you almost all of my gold.
That's true. Annalise,
Yes.
I don't think I should tell them.
Tell us.
I think for the safety of your future children and the desire to keep the sword, you should tell us.
Can I just tell you in secret?
Of course.
Okay. Go. Go away.
We will get caught up with you. I promise.
All right. The three of you head off as Annalise and Lucky hang back, looking for anybody who looks kind of rough, which isn't hard to find in the docks.
I'll whisper it to her.
You see a couple of guys standing outside of another tavern. The sign to this one looks as though it were recently mended. Although one chain still looks kind of tarnished and rusty that holds the placard up. There is there is a couple of guys standing outside of one of the rain barrels. They look kind of seedy, shady, but it's the Daleks, so hey, that happens. The sign over there hangs it. Try not to make sure this doesn't turn into a SpongeBob SquarePants naming episode.
Oh, dear.
It's hold on. Where are my notes at? Sorry. What's the name of this place again? Sorry, hang on. Notes. Okay. Naming laughingly, apparently it's a thing with their taverns around here. This one is called the Downright Dinghy. The guy standing outside of it one of them kind of slaps one of the other ones on the shoulder, and you watch as that one that he kind of slaps on the shoulder looks up, sees you guys, and just kind of slips into. He doesn't run, but he kind of just slips into the tavern.
Okay.
The other one that's still standing out there, leaning on like the barrel, just kind of gives you a little one of those.
I'm just watching Twitch chat like, oh
Yeah.
god.
So he kind
Roll
of gives
to
you a
seduce.
salute. What are you doing? He just kind of gives you a nod.
I'm gonna lean.
You cut out on me. Sorry.
I'm going to lean over.
Uh-huh.
Lady Yin. Was that suspicious?
Yes.
Okay, thought so.
I wasn't sure, but now
Yeah.
I'm.
All right. Annalise and Lucky. Did you?
I whispered them, and then we would
Okay.
reconvene.
It's been whispered successfully.
Yes.
Okay.
I was scared to do it in chat, so I just did it over Discord.
Okay, that's fine.
That's fair.
Yeah, remembering I'm the one who's streaming everything, so everything that
Yeah.
pops up on my Roll20 is seen.
Oh, true.
So, you catch up, and about that time, you see a guy leaning on the barrel. As the two of you come up to meet the rest of the party, he kind of stands up and kind of stretches nonchalant-like. That's very chalant. And then slides into the bar as well.
This is kind of my turf. Should I go in there and act like I belong, or are we just going to storm the castle?
Well,
Storm the castle.
I
You know,
mean,
Holding their guns blazing. Stick them up.
When I say that, I summon my crossbow.
Okay.
I don't know if you'd
Um,
want to go in. Did you say guns blazing?
What?
Never mind.
I said
I
storm
mean,
the
never
castle.
No, there's another woman in the church. She says she's working on hand cannons, but it seems very strange. She keeps calling them a gun, but
No.
Lord knows I have no idea. I don't associate with her. She's a little bit.
Well, fantasy is fun, isn't it?
It really is. So, with that in mind, then perhaps why don't we just go in and order ourselves a drink?
I don't think that's how
So,
this is
stepping in to buy a drink.
Why not? We're just here to buy a drink. We're not here to make trouble.
But we are here to make trouble.
You step into the bar.
Yes.
All right. The two gentlemen that were outside earlier are now seated around a table. Well, the one that slipped in last is standing at the table, leaning over and talking to three others. The one that was there outside earlier, two more. The man behind the bar greets you with a deep growling, welcome. You turn to see a half-orc, head shaved except for a shock mohawk that runs down the middle. Thick tattoos of bands and things like that run across his arms and chest. He's wearing like a sleeveless shirt and an apron. Big belly and big chested man. Thick arms of muscle sitting there as he cleans out a mug which is diminished in size and is gigantic name. He kind of nods at you and says, "I'll get you a drink."
Sorry, we're losers. Okay.
Not gonna disagree.
You're right. You are losers.
All right.
Okay.
What are you
I'll
doing? You
have
walked
a
in, he offered
drink.
to get you a drink.
Sure.
What do you have?
Whatever you're offering.
6 ales.
I got just the thing.
God damn
And
it,
he looks at
Chief.
you and he goes,
Me sweating.
"Good choice, brother." And he walks over and starts grabbing mugs and pouring it in there. It's ale. It's
It's awful.
I'm.
He pops the tap and slaps them down. They're foamy on top. They're pale. They are.
I look. I kind of lean towards Gillet. Is it safe to drink these, or like should I pretend to drink it?
4 gold.
Sure.
Slap down the gold and just drink the
Fancy.
entire thing.
All right, slam it down. Shut back the drink.
Okay.
Slam the mug down.
That was very orcish of you.
Thank you.
Not like you. Looking, you can see he had the 2 tusks. One of them is broken and jagged. The other one is fine. Yellowed. He's got his eyes are yellowed out. He looks rough. Rough. There's scars that lie with the tattoo now that you're up closer looking at him.
Okay.
What brings you to our fine establishment?
I'm gonna ask a question just because I think I zoned out at some point, which is really awful. Are these the
It's
people we're
me.
looking for?
You,
Thank you.
you don't know? You're sure? Maybe? Possibly? They were the shady-looking individuals that were down the road from the bar that you left. They saw you coming. They nudged one slipped inside. You kind of milled around outside. One of them stretched nonchalantly. That was very chalant, and then slipped inside as well.
Very chalantly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nonchalantly as someone who doesn't know how to read social cues. It's like, oh gosh, there are strangers. My back is sore from leaning. I am going inside now. Hello, I am perfect nondescript human, just like you, average Joe.
Something
right.
seems off with this guy. Okay.
Notice he's
Right.
standing partway in the table. God damn it, he's clipping again.
Just T-poses into the wall.
T-pose to assert dominance.
Yeah. He's one of them at the table starts going to the T-pose and just flails madly.
Oh my god!
Zipping through the ceiling.
Oh, Jesus.
Ragdolls.
All right. What are you doing? You chug down the drink. Suspicious-looking men asking questions, or are you just taking your drink? For those like Arneth, you watched as Gillet pounded back this thing. Gillet, it is loosely related to ale.
It's like the stuff at the bottom that's left over.
Yeah, it's
Rude.
it's loosely related to ale in that it has ale flavoring to it.
Alright.
I'm gonna pick up the cup, like sniff it, look
Uh-huh.
at Gillen, and
It's
say,
just
"I don't
really
think you
watered
could've done
down.
that."
It's really watered down.
At least I'll hydrate and I'll start sipping.
Oh, and it's warm. It's piss warm.
Ugh.
Do I have my own cup?
Mm.
Do I have my own
Yes,
cup?
I-
Nothing like that. Oh, and there are some nuts on the table though. Bar nuts in a bowl.
It's like nuts on the table. How rude.
I'm gonna,
What kind of establishment is this?
I'm gonna reach in
Put
with a
those
handful
away.
of nuts and put them in my bag.
You're gonna take the whole bowl and just put them in your bag.
He just like dumps them into his bag.
As you go, he grabs your hand, grabs your wrist.
And just, what
do you think you're doing?
Can I just take out like a piece of gold and offer it to him?
He takes the gold from you. and puts
Sorry,
it in
he's
his pocket.
he's
Not from around here.
from the wilderness. He doesn't understand social cues.
You or anyone else but a half-orc, I'd snap your neck. But I like you.
Thanks.
You keep strange company, though.
It keeps life interesting, doesn't it?
What are you lot doing?
I'm really
Nervously.
The sound of the glass chattering against your teeth.
Like I've never been around so much testosterone in my life.
Oh yeah, it is, and it smells of. It's the beautiful bar smells, barley and hops and vomit and
Delicious.
trash. There's a soured smell in there.
Rusty armpits.
It is. I gotta remember that one. This is a place where blood is spilled, drinks are had, fights are had. It is the roughest, seediest tavern you can find.
A true man's establishment. I like it.
Sure, it is Gaston in tavern form.
Annalise is absolutely
man.
disgusted.
Oh yeah, you would.
Hard same. I'm just looking around. I think you guys got it. You are intimidating. Gillet and Arneth, you guys can handle this one, right? I think he'd laugh in my face if I tried to talk to him, to be honest.
Annalise,
Yeah.
give me a perception check. Annalise, give me a perception check.
Oh god. Okay.
Oh no.
Do you have all your bolts?
15.
Yenfir, give me a perception check.
Yenfir, we're about to get jumped.
Oh no. No, please.
You feel hot, stale breath on your neck. You look as one of the men that had slipped in the bar, the one that slipped in first. He's leaning, doesn't have his hands on your, like around your arms yet, but he's leaning in close. And he says, aren't you a pretty one?
You're going to want to step away from me.
I wasn't talking to you, Kerr. And he takes one of your ringlets of your red hair and kind of twirls his fingers through it. They are like split fingernails, gnarled. They're stained with something on them. His teeth are yellow, going on green. He's just repugnant. Just repugnant. And he says, as he leans in again, that stale, stank breath hits you, and he says, I could have a right good time with you.
Do I notice this?
I mean, he's right there.
I'm gonna bite him.
Holy
You know what?
Don't-
I want this to land. I want this to land
Guys,
because I have the perfect fucking phrase here. Do it.
All right.
Roll the bite.
Roll to bite. You know what? He's just a commoner in plain clothes, so yeah, that hits.
Jesus Christ, guys!
Can I punch him right after?
I warned you that you're going to want to step off.
All right, go ahead and roll for damage. Bite would be, it's not going to be your melee, it's just going to be D1 plus the strength of your jaws. So a 1 plus your strength modifier. Yeah, just 1 plus strength mod.
So 2.
So he takes 2 points of as you clamp down, tusk digging into his arm. Go! He bit me. And at this time, you hear the sound of chairs sliding back as the other 3 at the table that he was leaning against earlier stand up. And from under the table, you see them brandishing makeshift, looks like maces or clubs, things like that. They start smacking them into the hands. You turn and look. Arneth, you guys look at the half-orc who comes up from underneath the bar and sets on it a giant great sword. He's got it sitting on the bar now, and he says, "We don't take too kindly to those biting us.
Well, he was harassing me. To be fair.
Apologize." And
You should apologize to me.
he takes the sword. He doesn't hit you with it, but he levels it right at you. But he didn't bite you, did he?
No, he just made untoward advances like a filthy sleazeball.
Well, you could have pushed away and left.
I warned him not to do it, and he decided to continue anyway. So you tell me. We can do this the easy way, and he can apologize to my friend, and we forget this whole thing ever happened. Or, well, you know what the hard way is.
And I summon my crossbow with that.
He takes and smiles and looks at his friends, and he says, "Yeah, the hard way."
Very well.
All right. Go ahead and roll for initiative. Setting up the area, it is a 40 by 40 foot room. They are 20 feet behind you. He is 5 feet, but is considered kind of not really half cover because he's behind the bar.
It's okay. I'll put myself at 7.
All of my ruffians are going to go at 15. I need to look and see. I don't feel like spreading a bunch of guys out on the because I'm lazy and I can do that. And it's a bar fight.
Well, to be honest, sir, we came here for a bar fight. Guess what we found?
Got what you want. All right. Yeah. Okay, they go at a 13 as well. So organize this. First up, Lucky. There are 4 bandits plus the half-orc. The nearest one is right by Lucky, so within 5 feet.
Shit. He's right by me, within 5 feet.
On my map.
Look, it's visuals for those who need visuals, okay?
All right. The furthest ones away are about 20 feet from you guys, nearly across the room. I mean, if we want to put on, I can full on put tokens out. Got them. God knows I've got tokens galore.
Would Arneth and Gillet not be up at the bar?
Yeah, they would be.
Since you guys were getting drinks.
My assumption is that everyone is at the bar.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were pretty close to the bar.
I mean, if he was close enough for him to be hovering over Yinfir and still have me bite him, yeah.
Hang on. Shifting things here. Yeah. How many of them were at the cap?
There are a total of 4.
I have 4 on the map.
So am I in the right place then? Should I maybe be over here? Because you said there's a guy in 5 feet of me.
Yep.
Okay. I'll just shoot at this guy to start.
All right. Go ahead and roll to attack. Awesome. You are going to definitely hit with that.
Sweet.
Go ahead and roll
Just
damage.
looking over stuff. So much to do. I'll just do regular attack.
Got tokens for days. Okay. The bolt streaks through the air, the trail of vapor tracing off of it. It slams into him. Don't forget to add a D4, I think, for cold damage is what we said.
Oh yes, I should add that to my
Hmm.
thing. But for now, I'll just roll that manually.
All right.
I'm good at rolling ones on D4s.
Slams into him. It shatters on impact. He screams out in pain as it hits him. He's looking pretty rough after that one shot there, but he's still on his feet. All right.
I will attack again with my extra attack. Nope. Wrong button.
No. Wrong button indeed.
14.
That will also hit.
Yeah. Gah. Whoa.
Holy shit!
And then gah. Oh my god, I'm only rolling once.
It slammed. The second one slams into him in the same spot, and as it does, it spins him around, and he just continues that arc as he collapses to the ground.
One.
This one right here. This one right there.
No, the guy in the front of them.
Okay. Gone. All right. Kill it. There's one right there, and then there's the big one right behind you.
Oh, behind me here?
Yeah, there's one behind the bar, the big guy. I don't have a token for him, but give me a moment.
Big
Alright.
kahuna.
Yep, the big Hakuna.
Hakuna.
Hakuna Matata.
Matata.
What are you doing?
I'm going to slide over the bar and kick him in the face.
Oh, hell yeah.
Love it. You
Like a
over
badass.
the bar and roll to attack. All right, give me just 1 sec. 'Cause I need to find my token again. All right. That is actually, I believe, not going to hit.
What?
Oh, well,
What?
that won't do.
That will not hit. Well, actually, what it is you strike him with it, but he's just such a dense, thick individual that it just kind of doesn't have any effect against him.
I'll let you guys handle him then.
Yeah.
All right, hang on a second here. There we go. Oh, we got tokens.
Beautiful.
You're not doing so well. Your
No.
second strike hits him, and you feel the solid mass underneath. You watch as kind of the fat that's around there ripples a bit. He just kind of grins at you, the tusk. Nice try.
Oh, you are meaty. Okay.
Like a steak. All right. Gillet, is that your turn?
I believe
You have,
that,
you have one more unarmed strike because you did take 2.
Oh. that is right. Well, hang on, though, because it was unarmed strike can be used as a bonus action. Got it. So,
one more time. It's a mini slap, but not getting through just the girth that is this gladiator, this half orc. All right, Annalise, you've got
I'm-
Pipsqueak right there behind you or beside you.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna bother. Like they're so not worth my time. I'm just not even gonna bother turning my lightning on.
All right.
Instead, I should double check something.
Okay. Check something.
Instead, what I'm going to do
Hit
is
him with the glass.
I am going to amplify my blood curse of mutual suffering.
That sounds unpleasant as all get out.
And I'm going to point to the half-orc behind the bar that isn't Gillen.
The half behind the bar that isn't Gillet. That is apropos.
Thank you for clarifying.
All right.
Cool.
And so this means that any damage that I take,
Mm-hmm. He takes as well.
he takes as well,
From
but
him.
only if he's attacking me.
So
So-
any damage you take from him.
Yes.
Hmm.
So I'm going over the bar.
Okay, so you skip over the bar. All right.
Gillet, my dear, you really should learn to wait.
All right. Roll attack. Oh,
Oh hell yeah!
go ahead and go ahead and roll for gosh damage.
Ignore the lightning.
Okay, so 13 points of damage.
Mhm.
Oh. F a goose.
Ow.
That hurt me. Hang on a second here.
There's no way I one-shot him. There's no way.
Oh God, no.
Okay. Okay. No way.
He kind of arches back though and turns around and looks at you and goes, "That's a nice toy. I have a nice toy as well." Arneth, it's your turn.
No, it's not.
Oh, sorry. You have another attack, don't you?
I do.
Sorry, sorry.
It is a nice toy, and you can't have it.
Yeah, cut off his toy.
Oh
Whoa.
my God. Yeah, that'll hit.
Kill it. Just reel it back a little, man.
7.
Dial it back a scotch, bruh.
Yeah.
Getting a little bit too much half orc here. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right, so 7 more damage.
Yep.
Okay. Good
Annalise
deal.
hears that, just kind of like leans over to the side around him, and is just like, "We're gonna
Bitch,
talk about
what?
that later."
All right. Cool. Give me just 1 second here. Do. Cool. All right. Let's see. This one and this one. All right. Is that the end of your turn then?
Yeah, bonus action movement and 2 attacks.
Okay. Gotcha. Sorry. Making some slight adjustments. That way we can go this guy, this guy.
Hmm.
All right. And he's only got a little bit left. Okay. All right. So next up is Arneth.
Well, I'm gonna this guy in the face because touch certain I like.
Certain people.
You touched me property.
Touched me property.
All right. So go ahead and roll to attack.
Alright, please let this work. Hold on.
That will hit. That will also hit. Roll damage on the first one for me.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. All right, so the first arrow slams into his shoulder. He cries out in pain. He's still up. Go ahead and roll to hit on the second one. Or roll damage on the second one, I mean. And the second arrow slams into him on the opposite side. He kind of gives just a brief second of ah before he falls over dead.
Asshole.
Drilled with arrow.
Wow.
All right, your 2 attacks. Is there anything else you'd like to do? Bonus action?
I would like to move over to Yenfear and hug him. That's my bonus action.
Bonus action's a 1 arm.
Yeah.
They are actually up
Pat,
next.
Okay.
You watch as the 2 that were by the table, each of them take and kind of bite hard on their arms. And as they do this, they both scream out at you and run forward. 5, 10, 15. The first person they see, Lucky. All right, he is going to go reckless.
Ooh.
So the first attack is only a 11. So he
Does
actually
not hit.
misses you. He slams this mace that he has, or this heavy club, and smashes one of the stools into bits, just shattering it. The other one is going to come up here to Arneth. God, guys. The highest I have is a 14. I don't think that's your armor class.
Not anymore.
No.
Not
Take that shit. He goes up to hit you. You dodge out of the way as he slams the club into the side of the bar. At least breaks, shatters a piece of the wood where it landed, but doesn't do any effect against you. And then Tusky McFights everyone is going to swing at Annalise.
Rude.
That is going to be an 18 on the die. Plus, plus 7.
That hits.
All right. You are going to take 11 points of damage as he brings the greatsword down against you once. And then that is also going to be a 21 to hit.
Mhm.
And you are going to take another... Oh. You are going to take another 13 points of damage as he brings the sword against you again. Shing!
So that was 11 and 13.
That is correct. 24 points of damage.
He takes
You
12
watch-
necrotic.
Ooh, that's right. He does, doesn't he?
Mwahaha. Stop hitting yourself.
He slams against his chest and kind of... I didn't make it out of the gladiator ring to be brought down by a whelp like you, bitch. And that is his turn. And it is now Yenfear's turn, you flashy, glorious bastard.
I'm in melee range, aren't I?
Yeah.
I'm gonna face step like
Right up over here.
right up over here.
Right up over here.
Is that
There
okay?
is a sound of falling leaves, and you watch as Yenfear reappears across the room with a sprout of leaves being tossed.
And I am going to attack
This one.
this one, this guy right here.
All right, roll to attack.
Oh,
Ooh, nice. That will hit.
thank you.
Yep, you have advantage on the attack right now. Went reckless against you. So
Ooh,
the 22
hell yeah.
hits, and that will be 8 points of damage. Awesome.
Can I use Psychic Blades on ranged? Yeah, I can. Can I?
Yes, I believe it's any attack. I don't think it says melee only.
Okay.
Okay, good. They don't have any. Good to know. Good to know.
None of you heard anything. No Psychic Blades here.
What was that?
Nothing.
As the bolt slams into him, there's this pulse of purple. And he kind of grabs the bolt, but as he does so, and the purple flashes, he and then he looks at you for a moment, tears the bolt, and throws it on the ground. All right, is that your turn?
Is it my turn? Let's
Is
see.
it your turn?
Is it my turn?
Is that all that you're going to do?
I am going to inspire Lucky
Lucky.
with a sweet
D8.
mandolin riff or something.
Oh, sweet.
Power chord on the man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Top of the round. Lucky. You got one. He is right on you.
Who took the psychic blade damage? This guy?
This guy right
The
here.
one that has the axe in the picture.
All right. I will shoot at him.
Okay, you'll be at disadvantage because you are within melee.
Yes, I have that set. But I'm a god.
However,
Oh my god.
yeah, because of the fact that he went reckless, he would have had disadvantage, or you would have had advantage on disadvantage for melee. So it washes out. I mean, you still hit him.
Yeah.
AC's not that high. So go ahead and roll damage.
God.
Right. Nice. So 10 points of damage as one more of those bolts slams into him. It's the neat effect as it hits him, it kind of shatters and more of the cold darts pierce in. All right, what else are you doing?
I'll just make another attack with my extra attack.
All right.
Cha.
There you go. That time,
I'm going to use my bardic inspiration, actually. I
Okay.
have that.
go ahead.
D8?
Yes.
Wow. Are you asking me out on a date?
Ha.
Oh!
Oh shit. There you
You
go.
fire the bolt. He goes to raise his arm to kind of like smash it out of the sky. As he does, it goes right past his forearm, too slow, slams into him. And once again, he howls in pain as the bolt slams into his chest. All right, taking 12 points of damage. Nice. All right. Is that your turn?
Got to the heart. Not
Your
to blame.
turn.
Kill
That's
it.
all I do.
Your turn. You have advantage on the attack rolls because you have flanking.
Right. I'm going to tap on his shoulder lightly with my sword.
Okay, that will definitely hit. Right.
And I'll go ahead and roundhouse kick him.
Okay. That will hit as well. You do have advantage, so if you want to roll it again,
Oh.
just to see if you can get the 20.
Sure.
I was gonna say, so you don't want advantage in crit fishing?
Right.
Well,
Still hits. But he takes 8 more points of damage from that. Okay.
Hell yeah.
As you just bash him again as hard as you can, and he's one eye starting to swell a little bit. He just kind of spits the blood out. You can tell now how he got the broken tusk. That all you got, whelp.
no.
No.
Not even close.
No. Oh,
All right. That is an 8 on the die, but his dex saving throw is a +5. So
That's
he
exactly. Ah,
exactly it. So it's like you go to sweep his legs, and you watch as he kind of drops his center of gravity. You smack, and it's like kicking a tree trunk. Solid. He's not going down.
Rip your ankles.
Ooh.
oh, yeah.
All right. Is that your turn?
That is.
Right. And Elise.
So you fought in a gladiator pit, did you? None of that skill's still around, apparently.
Ooh, rude.
Savage. Savage bitch.
God damn.
Misses.
Even with initiative, even with advantage. Shit. That's better.
All right. Yeah, cool. You bring the saw cleaver down, and as he takes the great sword and he, with one hand, brings it across. Using his reaction, he parries, adding a 3 to his AC, making it 20. No, actually, no. I'm sorry. He wouldn't use his parry. I apologize, because it still beats it. So yeah, he just takes the hit. Go ahead and roll the damage.
Okay. 14.
All right, he takes 14 points of damage. He does not like you at all.
Good.
All right.
Because I'm about to shoot it with my hand crossbow too.
Okay, go ahead. As your bonus action.
Yep.
All
Failed
right.
to hit. It's not gonna hit.
Just you watch as you bring the hand crossbow up. He watches you bring it up, and he puts the sword blade like almost not against the end of it, but kind of there, and it and bounces off of the sword. All right. That your turn?
Yep.
Arneth, you have one in melee range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Just
Yo, I got close quarter shooter for a reason. I'm just gonna
mhm.
light him up. I
All
love
right.
him out.
Light him up.
Yeah.
All right. Those
Bitch.
both hit.
All right.
Yay.
Jeez. 16 points of damage. You are just, this guy is not liking you at all.
Mhm.
All right. Bonus action, anything else you'd like to do? Hunter's Mark?
I don't know. I don't really want to waste it on these
Hunter's
guys.
Mark.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. Now it is
Not
their
gonna
turn.
waste it.
All right. It's their turn, so you watch as the gladiator looks at Annalise for a second and says, in a minute. He turns and looks at you, though. You turned on your own kind.
My kind isn't ugly.
Ooh!
Oh,
All right.
snap.
Can we all just get vicious mockery as a skill?
Yeah, can
How
we?
absolutely savage we are.
It's a 12 and a 17. The 12 misses, I know.
Yeah.
The
I got
17?
14.
Oh, yeah. 17 definitely hits.
Yeah.
12 for 16 points of damage as he brings that great sword down on you with just absolute fury. As hard as he can. All right. I forgot that he has Brute, which doubles he adds an extra
Oof.
damage dice. It's a great sword, which is 2d6, so that means every round he's doing 4d6 worth of damage.
Yikes.
Yeah. All right. That is his turn. Now the gladiator, or the berserks. Arneth, this one's going to attack you, not reckless, just a 19 to hit you, though.
Yeah.
Actually, the total is going to be 24. 12. Hey, look at that. That's going to be 15 points of damage as he brings the great axe just across your body, swiping at you. And then the one that is by Lucky, it's a 19 on the die. 24 to hit you. Lucky, you're going to take 9 points of damage
Ow.
as he brings his axe up over his head and swings it down at you.
9?
9.
So no.
That is their turn. Yenfir, it's your turn.
Okay. How's this guy? Axe me a question,
he
dude.
looks pretty hurt.
Okay.
He's still standing, but he looks pretty beat up.
Okay. I don't want to be in melee range. I'm gonna hang out where I'm at.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shoot the same guy with my crossbow,
All right, go for it.
or not.
Unfortunately, the arrow just, as it's about to hit him, it just kind of clatters off of, takes a dip and clatters off of the floor. Actually, it doesn't clatter off the floor. It sticks into the floor. Bonus action?
No. Nothing. I'll stay where
Nothing?
I'm at. Nothing.
All right.
Thanks.
Oh shit. Okay. Cool. Top of the round, then it is Lucky's turn.
I'll keep shooting at that guy.
All right. It's going to be a disadvantage this time because he did not go reckless last time,
Yep.
and you are within melee range of someone else. So.
Take this. I'm gonna use
You
luck.
Okay. Are you using your luck?
I'm using my luck.
Your luck. Okay.
Take this. Oh.
Ooh.
So you go to fire. He's watched you shoot him twice. This time, he brings the axe blade up almost like a shield, and the bolt slams against it harmlessly.
I'll attack him again with my extra attack.
All right. Once more, he brings the axe blade, shattering your bolt as it flies at him.
You're pretty
He
good
just
at
kind
this,
of
aren't
smiles
you?
and goes, all right.
Well, now I'm
Is
just
that your turn,
embarrassed.
sir?
Yes.
Gillet.
All right. So he got me pretty good, but I think I'll be all right. So I'm just gonna have to keep on kicking his ass, or not.
You have advantage because you have flanking.
Right. I keep
Yeah.
forgetting to hit advantage, so I'll just
You hit
roll that
advantage.
again. Oh yeah, that's
Oh
helpful.
man!
He parries your attack with his own ping with his blade. He's very skilled at what he does. All right, that's your first attack. All right. This time you watched as he brought the blade up. You feint, bring yours underneath, and stab into him. Go ahead and roll damage. Oh, nice. Okay.
All right.
All right.
So
One more attack.
yeah, I'm gonna have to. There we go.
All right. The 15, as you go to hit him with your first flurry of blows, he brings his arm down and shields it. Your arm bounces harmlessly off of there. Right as you're about to strike him with that second one, though, you watch as he quickly sees where your next strike is coming at. And normally you would have landed the hit. You know you had it, but lightning quick, he reaches out and grabs your hand and throws your hand back as he uses his reaction to parry your attack.
Ah,
Wow.
Yeah. Parry adds 3 to his AC, so his AC is not lower than a 17, but it put him high enough to where he could deflect the attack.
hmm
But that is his reaction. All right. That is the
That's
end of
it
the
for
turn.
me.
All right. Annalise,
Did he attack me or did he attack Gillet?
attack Gillet.
Okay.
He took umbrage with having one of his own kind turn on him.
No. Sir, your issue is with me. I'm gonna need your attention back here.
Let me tell you about our. Do you have a moment to talk about our?
Lord
Do you
Savior.
do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Saw Cleaver?
All right, roll to attack. Jesus Saw Cleaver was his unofficial name. All right, so that will hit.
Why
his
yes,
nickname in college.
I nicknamed my Saw Cleaver Jesus.
Jesus. All right, the second one will also hit. All right. Bonus action.
Gillet, how are you looking for health?
I'll be fine.
Alright, one more to ask you.
He's taking some damage.
I'm taking some damage, but I'll be fine.
He's
Okay.
sweating a little.
Fair enough. Then bonus action will be with the hand crossbow.
Okay.
25 to hit.
Yeah. Jesus. All right.
So that's a total
All right.
of.
Actually, yeah,
25.
it'd be a straight roll. Yes, 25. Yeah, that's fine.
Would it be a straight roll? Oh, right, because it's ranged. Never mind.
All right. So yeah, you as you go to bring it up this time, he quickly just reaches out with his hand not thinking very smartly about that one, the bolt into his hand. He tears it out. He breaks it and then tears the bolt out.
What a power move.
All right, is that your turn?
Yep.
Arneth, turn.
Deal them all.
Kill them all. Wait for
What's that?
What you doing there, Chief?
the
Okay, okie dokie, okie dokie.
Yeah, both of those hit.
nice.
You're just
I have a
this guy's just got arrows sticking out of his chest. He looks like he's pincushion, you know.
question.
You're just peppering him right in the chest. Oh, stop it! Oh, stop it!
Please have mercy.
Just die already! To
Um,
the point where you just grab the arrow that you just stuck in him, pull it out, knock it, and fire it again.
complete overkill.
All right.
As a bonus action, can I use my offhand short sword? Is that a thing? Just asking.
Not really. Because you take two hands to fire your bow, it'd be kind of an awkward repositioning to try to do it that way.
Okay.
Not to mention your offhand weapon, your main hand weapon isn't a light weapon, even though it's not heavy.
Okay.
All right, so you do 20 points of damage to him. Awesome. All right. With that being said, Arneth is at the end of your turn. It is now their turn.
Yes.
You watch Gillet as he kind of grins at you. I see. I've been holding back. No more. He swings overhead the first time, bringing the sword down at you. 16 to hit.
That'll do.
12 plus 10's 22 plus 4. 26 points of damage.
All right.
He brings the sword around his waist after bringing it down. He brings it down. The momentum, he swings back and slices across you. 19 on the die, so that's a total of 26. 10, 15, 19 points of damage with that strike. And then you watch as he turns the hilt, turns his hand on the hilt, and brings it one more time for a third strike. 17 on the die, that's going to be a total of 24 to hit you.
Gross.
Oh,
It's
good
gotten
lord.
brutal.
For 10, that's 14 points of damage.
Woo!
Okay, so I need to use this.
I'm going to use this thing. Right. You all watch as Gillet, for a second, his eyes flutter, and then you watch as he sets his jaw and taps into the orcish side of his ability, and he's still staying on his feet, but he is bleeding profusely from the cuts that were left on him.
What happened to I'll be fine?
Yeah,
I was
what the
expecting
fuck?
him to go stupid.
The one that's against you, Arneth, God, he cannot. The blood loss and all of the arrows in him, he just misses widely. It's like a 4 on the die. I don't think a
Wow.
9's going to hit you. And Lucky, this one is going to go reckless against you because nothing else has attacked him. Still only an 11, though, as he just... You're too nimbly and wiry. As he goes to slash you, you kind of... All right.
Dun-dun-dun-dun,
And
dun-dun.
that is going to be Yenfir's turn.
All right. Clearly I have somebody to heal.
Arneth is barely standing right now.
You mean Gillet?
I mean, Gillet. Sorry, half-orcs. They all look the
They
same.
don't all look the same, you know. Like,
Crisis.
You did this with the
Crisis.
elves on Wednesday.
All right.
shaking my head. Okay. Did I just move myself?
I don't know.
I
I
don't
didn't
think I
move you.
did yet.
I don't
How
think
many-
so.
Okay, good. I thought about it. Hold on. Where are you away? You're good. Which one's better? I'm gonna use healing word on Gillet.
Let's say anything will help stabilize him. So
I'm gonna use healing word at second level.
second level, all right. 2d4 plus your casting modifier. You take 8 points of damage, or 8 points of healing back. Sorry.
It's like, whoa, I
Okay.
did so bad. I damaged. Yikes! Wow.
All right.
That was embarrassing.
That's a bonus action.
Uh,
You can cast a cantrip, and that's about it.
I will.
Viciously mock someone.
Haha, bitch! Your boots are stupid. Okay. No, that was for the beginning of the campaign. Or your.
You've evolved your mockery. You're mocking now.
I have.
Your mockery has improved.
Yes.
Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries?
Yes. Am I still attuned to winter? I feel like I've been attuned to
Yes.
winter
You
for a
have
while.
not said who you've attuned to.
Well, let's just assume it's winter since we're mid-battle.
Winter.
And I'm going to chill touch axe guy. Maybe.
Guy.
Axe guy.
All right. Yeah, that will strike him. He is barely hanging on. He's there. Another good
Somebody-
round from either Lucky or Arnett will probably drop.
Somebody blow on him quickly.
Him. All right.
All
All
right.
right. Lucky,
That's it.
your turn. What do you do?
All right, axe
Yeah,
guy.
you're up next. So, all right, go ahead, fire away.
All right. Ah, fuck!
Nope. Unfortunately, he is just up to your tricks now, and he just deflects your attack. Go ahead and roll to attack again if you want to.
Oh,
That is the
man.
exact same thing you did with your luck roll.
In
Isn't it?
reverse.
No, it was an 11 the first time, and then you were like,
Oh,
"I'm
yeah.
luck," and it was a 1.
Yeah.
Once again, you kind of look at the crossbow for a second in your hands, disappointed by the performance of this thing.
Yeah.
He's
Can
only
I?
10
So,
feet away.
if I don't have martial arts, can I still punch someone as a bonus
Absolutely.
action? I'm gonna fucking walk up and just punch him. Fuck you! Oh wait, this way. Ah! Ah!
Okay, it's going to be D20 plus your strength modifier.
All right, I'm just gonna hit this. Ah!
You you helplessly throw one of the. You're lucky you don't hurt yourself in this. It's you like hit him like this.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Stop being such a jerk.
Your pinky kind of hurts. What are you doing now, other than that?
That's all I can do.
Okay, kill it. Your
All
turn.
right. So,
You have 9 hit points currently.
and I'm gonna go ahead and get 27 instead.
Okay, you have 27 now.
All right.
Wait, 3 times your level. What level are you guys? 6, right?
Yep.
6. So
Okay, 18.
18.
Good deal. 27 hit points total.
Yep. So I'm going to. Let me see here. Yeah, I will go ahead and try and do a quick strike here.
All right. That will hit.
What'd I miss? Is anybody dead yet?
You.
Not
Only
quite.
on the inside.
Me? Oh no!
Only in spirit.
Because you left, you died.
Yeah.
Oh
Leave the game
man!
with it. I'm just kidding.
Don't you know?
all right,
Don't
that
pee it
hits.
aloud.
Takes that damage, soaking it in. That one actually, as you go to swing the sword, he brings his own blade using his reaction once more to parry your attack. Since it's come around to his turn, he has a reaction.
Ah.
He parries your attack again. All right. Last, you have an unarmed strike, or are you gonna do something? Oh no, it was your bonus action, right?
No, that was just
Oh,
a second attack.
actually, take it back. You wouldn't have done any damage. Wholeness of body takes your action.
Oh, it's 2 attacks, not 2 actions.
It's not 2
Oh.
actions. If you take the attack action, you get 2 attacks.
Yeah, okay.
So you wouldn't have been able to do any attacks this round. You simply done that. Now, I will say this much. We can add that damage back in. That's not a problem. But what we can say is if you want to take your bonus action to spend a key point and go into patient defense, you can do that.
Let's see.
Unless you want to retcon the wholeness of body and
No. I was thinking either the patient defense or the GTFO move of Step of the Wind.
it's up to you what you would like to do. Tell me.
She can keep you alive.
Can she?
Yes,
Are you sure?
she can keep you alive.
All right.
Patient defense. All right. So he has disadvantage on attacks again. All right. And Annalise, it's your turn.
Yep. Okay. So I'm going to expend a hit die. This is a bonus action cap. I'm going to be using the Blood Curse of Transfusion.
All right.
Gillet, you are going to get 13 HP back.
Okay.
So
Looking a lot better now.
22.
All right. And then
Is
she's...
it 13 or is it 20?
No, it's 13.
Okay.
I have it set up properly so that it rolls what it needs to roll.
Gotcha.
So
All right.
13. And then she
So
is going to grip her saw cleaver and attack twice.
All right.
Saying something along the lines of, I told you to face me.
Miss.
Yep. Good lord.
You bring the saw cleaver around once. He takes the great sword and uses it to deflect your attack. You bring it back around to go for another strike. He once again kind of pulls it up against the flat of his arm. Bling! The sound of metal rings out in the room as your saw cleaver matches against his great sword. All right. Is that your turn, ma'am?
Yes.
Arneth, your turn. You going to pepper homeboy with more arrows?
First, I'm gonna move.
Smart. You have
Yes.
advantage on your attacks.
Wonderful.
I feel now you're not even pulling the bow. You're just taking the arrows and jamming them in the guy.
Just die.
God damn it!
Just fucking die already. All right. That will hit. That will also hit. You know what's missing from this for some reason? You're not rolling your crits like you normally do.
Yeah, what the hell?
I didn't put in my cheat codes. Forgot.
Up, down,
Dang
up,
it.
down.
Flipping around, he's kind of keeping an eye on both of you, not sure where to look. He looks at Lucky as you move around him. He turns just in time. Both arrows quickly, and they stab into him. He grabs them, dropping the great axe. It clatters to the ground. He tries to pull them loose, and his hands open and close uselessly. As his eyes glaze over, he drops to his knees and slumps over.
So sad.
God, finally.
Thought that asshole was
That's
never
right.
gonna die.
That's right. Die.
All right.
All right,
Can I-
you're almost as good as me.
Can I move again?
Yeah, you haven't used all your movement. You can definitely move.
Okay, I'm just gonna come right
You're
there.
there? Okay.
Yeah.
So you are there.
Give
Hey,
a little
buddy.
wave.
All right. Then
So,
that is your,
Win.
is that your turn?
See.
It is their turn, and the gladiator is going first. First attack has a 17. He's still going against you, Gillet.
All right.
It's going to be a 24 to hit.
All right.
11 points of damage on the first strike. That is he has disadvantage. So hold on. Okay. So the first attack would have been an 18 to hit.
Okay, still would have hit.
All right. Second attack is only going to be a 14.
14 is my AC.
That hits. 17 and 4. That's 21 more points of damage.
All right.
And ooh, it hit. Rolled to a 1. So the last strike, he brings it overhead again and slashes you once, then brings it across. And as he goes to bring it a third time, he kind of angles it down wrong, and you hear it as it hits the bar. Damn it all! And he pulls the blade back up and readies himself. The Berserker is going after Lucky.
No!
And a total of only an 11. No, I'm sorry. Wait, that's a 9. 14.
Nope, does not hit.
He tries to hit you with the great axe, swinging wildly, and you nimbly dodge out of the way. That is his turn. Yenfir.
It's me. Okay. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna. Why is my sheet so small? Open thyself.
tiny.
Open thyself. Okay. I'm going to use my crossbow on this fella.
All right.
Oops. Wrong tool.
Go to the arrow.
This guy.
Got it.
Let's see.
That will hit.
Woohoo!
Nice.
I'm going to use my last inspiration.
Okay.
2 psychic blades.
Ooh, nice. All right. You fire the bolt, slams into him, and as it hits him, there's that of purple energy that kind of
What was that?
disseminates through the body. He grips
An
his
illusion.
head. He grips the bolt and grips his head at the same time, crying out in pain. All right, and that is your turn.
Yes.
Lucky.
I'm feeling lucky. Even
Are
though
you
I'm
now?
right in front of him. I'm
You
gonna.
have advantage on attacks.
I have disadvantage though because I'm at point blank range with my crossbow.
You have regular attack.
Pew! Ah! I did it!
Roll for damage.
Pew!
Okay, so
Hell yeah, bitch. Damn.
14.
Kill him.
You kind of shove the crossbow into his stomach and pull.
Can't miss like
There's
this! Ah!
that. As you do so, it slams into him. He kind of looks down at it a second. The bolt lasts for just a second before it shatters. The ice shards kind of bedding themselves. He just kind of looks at you in complete bewilderment.
I'm a great shot. Wanna know what else I can do? BAM!
That will also hit. Go ahead and roll
Another one
again.
of these.
BAM! And another one.
Another one.
You just one more time, and it kind of.
You just needed my help, Lucky.
As the bolt, once again, he goes to grab it, and of course, it's already shattered. He's just like, he's confused by what you're shooting at him. You're shooting ice bolts. He's like, I don't understand this.
You're just too dumb.
Kill it. Unless you had a bonus action.
Oh no. I'm not wasting my hex yet.
Yet.
Okay, Gillet, your turn.
Oh, I am not looking too hot right now. Still angry at him though, so
Kabaka! That will hit. That was a very, very enthusiastic. You've got that will also hit. Okay. All right. He's looking hurt from where he was. He's got open wounds that are starting to pour. You can see the tar marks from where you drawn your blade across, leaving that trail of fire across his chest and his arms and things like that. But he's still on his feet. What are you doing? Bonus action? You have any key points left?
I do. I do have key points left, but I don't have a whole hell of a lot of hit points, so I'm wondering if I should.
You don't need
Back
those.
off.
Do it. I have like all of my spell slots. Go big or go home, man.
Okay. The first one, as you go to swing your punch in, it's in his turn. He uses his reaction to parry your first attack. But the second one, you follow up lightning quick, and that one catches him in the jaw. So go ahead and give me damage for that second one. All right.
All right.
That's your turn, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe that I can still take this puppy for an extra
Yeah.
key point.
Yeah, you can, because it doesn't require an action punch.
Right.
So he needs to make a dex saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and it is a +5 to his dex saving throw. With that, this time you sweep the leg, weakened from the battle that's ensued, his blood pouring openly. As you do so, his feet, which had a good perch, he goes to lock his position in, but steps in a spot of blood, and down he goes as he falls prone on the ground.
Annalise, if you would be so kind.
Oh, of course.
All right, it's your turn. Which your attacks already have advantage.
Yeah, it's the flavor of the thing. Come on now.
Of course, because now he's on the ground. You're just going to beat him to death like you did with Harker Demlin.
Yeah.
Yes. The slide whistle as he...
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah, that'll hit. Unfortunately, as you bring the saw cleaver down once, he catches him full on. But as you bring it down the second time, he grabs his great sword, brings it up just in time to ping, deflect your attack away. So he takes...
14 anyway.
Hey, it's not bad. All right.
And of course, because bonus action, this is the last shot I can take with this thing before I have to reload it.
Okay, yeah, you reload the crossbow quickly. Right. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's yeah.
Bitch.
I think we all agree that is definitely a hit.
Oh hell yeah!
All right. Takes 6 more points of
I'm
damage.
so excited when people have good rolls.
You just
Yeah.
you like bear down your teeth and punch the crossbow into his side and fire. The twang of the bow, cling, goes off, and he kind of winces in pain as the bolt's sticking out of his side now. All right. Arneth. I'm sorry, that your full turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Arneth, it's your turn.
Also, you do realize nobody else can attack him now because he's prone behind the bar.
You guys are good.
Gillet, do you want to come and heal you?
I mean, can't hurt.
You're leaving? Are you leaving out of that ring?
I might. Let me see if I can.
I mean, him
Granted,
getting up
he
is
hasn't
going
hit a single thing this whole entire time.
to... Right.
It's as soon as Arneth leaves that he hits a crit on Lucky.
Yeah, that'll be how it works.
Yeah.
I can't think he has hit Lucky a time or two.
We got this, guys. It's these guys are like little ants compared to us.
We're practically gods. Turns into a goldfish, smashes on the rocks.
You know, I love that, you know, Yinfir says that. However, Annalise is kind of like looking at Gillet like, oh.
We're practically gods.
Okay.
We're practically
needs a nap.
gods. Meanwhile,
All right, Arneth, what are you
Gillet
doing?
and Annalise are just like bleeding to death on the floor.
Can I use Misty
You're
Step,
expendable. It's okay.
which is
As a bonus action?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then use Cure Wounds on Gillet.
Unfortunately, the
action.
way that it works, it is an action. But because there's a lot more that goes into the higher level spell, even though it's just a quick action to cast it, it takes more time than a cantrip. So you can cast your higher level spell like Misty Step, but because it takes time to even do that, even though it's quicker than a regular spell, it doesn't leave you enough time to cast another spell above a cantrip. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So unfortunately, no, you couldn't do it. You could Misty Step behind him, and then you can be prepared to do a Cure Wounds.
Repair his dead body. Yeah.
Then ease him to the ground, lower him gently to the ground.
Um.
I got you, boo.
In fear, I'm gonna Leave the healing to you, Gillet.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right, so you're going to attack this
Alright.
guy some more.
Yeah.
Go for it.
You do your thing. I understand.
That will hit.
I'm so weak.
That will not, though.
It's okay.
You fire the first one, and he saw what happened to his buddy. So as you go to fire the second one, he actually like kind of hits the bow, and the arrow goes flying off into the upper part of the room.
How dare you?
All
Oh
right.
no. He touched the bow, ladies and gentlemen. He touched the bow.
This mother is gonna die.
He's
Even-
gonna
Even the party doesn't touch the bow.
die.
He stands up. He looks at you, our Gillet. And he grins, blood running down one side of his mouth. I would like to say that I take no pleasure in this.
He says with a smile.
I don't like the sound of that at all.
See, that's going to be a 14 to hit you.
Yep.
I inspired the wrong person, clearly.
18 plus 4, that's 22 points of damage with the first strike.
All right. Well, I'm down.
Are you down?
I'm down.
He looks over his shoulder at Annalise and says, I'm killing your friend. He swings at you, immediately hits you. It's a critical. Automatically 2 death. It's 2 fails.
Oof.
Ooh.
Oof!
He has 1 attack left.
Holy shit
Okay.
balls.
He hauls off.
I know I don't actually have reactions. Because the Blood Hunter is not equipped with reactions.
Everybody has reactions.
Not as, like, preventative. Like, there's actually specific reaction stuff.
No, yeah.
There's no way that I can, like, stop him from attacking
The
as
way
a
it all
reaction.
happens, everything happens within just the 6 seconds that goes on in the round. All of this, even though we draw it out for flair and drama, he's basically going wham, 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 real quick. And so it's just a matter of the only reaction you can really take at this point in time is just to watch on horror as he brings the weapon down one last time.
If he rolls anything over a 10,
1. Uh-huh.
What?
Go ahead.
I'm
were you
gonna
gonna
use luck. If he gets anything over a 10, I'm gonna use luck to make him.
Okay. He has advantage on the attack because Gillet's prone.
Yes.
You rolled a 19.
So I use luck to make him reroll.
Okay, he does, and it's a 14 on the die.
Which still hits his AC.
It still hits.
Yes, it does.
As it smashes the sword into you, you guys. As a matter of fact, the only person that can see it is Annalise. You all watch, though, as Gillet slides behind the bar. You see the great sword come up once, one more time.
She is
And
screaming, by the way.
Annalise starts screaming in terror.
Not terror. She's very angry.
Okay, there you go. That'll work too.
Rage!
She's not afraid of this guy. She's just very angry.
He spins, wipes some of the blood off of his mouth, flicks the blade, and says, "Now it's your turn." All right, Yenfir, it is your turn.
What the fuck am I supposed to do now?
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, the berserker gets to go.
Oh my god.
Hey, a 19, lucky.
So much right now.
You take 9 points of damage. No, I'm sorry. Wait. 8 points of damage.
Lucky
As he
you,
hits you with the great axe.
right? Are you okay?
Yeah. I took the damage. It's in. It's put in. Yeah, I did it.
Yenfir, it's your turn.
What the fuck? What am I supposed to do?
Give me whatever you can to make sure that I can kill this rat bastard in front of me. You know, like maybe some healing, because I'm sitting at 21 HP.
Hold
And we
on.
just watched what he did to Gillet. while I watch.
Maybe should have been a little bit more prepared for this.
They were just ruffians. Come
Yeah.
on, you got this.
Okay. Not having a panic attack right now. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Are you moving
Is that not
over
a touch?
to? It is touch.
Oh, it is?
You have to
Okay.
move. Yeah, you have to hop the
move.
bar and get within range.
I hop the bar, I
Okay.
guess. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Okay.
Fucking fuck, man.
You take
What the fuck is
9
that?
Healing back.
Why?
She is also going to tell you to move behind her.
Okay.
Because
Jesus
she
fucking
is all that
fuck.
is standing between you and this gladiator.
I'm going to ask this of you now. When you moved over there, your intent was to stand side by side, and then you moved behind her.
Yeah. Why?
He takes a swing at you,
No.
but it's only a 9.
Oh, thank God.
Did he not parry?
It's already been his turn since he last parried, because Gillett went before
Oh,
him.
it doesn't refresh on round, it refreshes on his turn. Never mind, disregard.
All right. So he misses, swings the great sword down, and it hits the. You do that thing where you like arch your back and skip forward 2 steps as it slams into the ground right where you.
Can I cast a cantrip or nah?
No, unless it's a bonus action, you can't,
Okay, no.
because
then,
Cure Wounds is an action.
No.
Cure Wounds.
Then
is
I
an
don't think I
action.
can. I don't think I can then.
No, there's not. I don't think there's any cantrip bonus action. Maybe True Strike, but I don't know.
It's not
Yeah.
a full
Alright.
action.
All right, that's your turn then.
Yeah.
Okay, Lucky. What you doing?
Pew.
Okay, that will hit.
Pew.
You have advantage on him because you have. Oh,
crossbow.
I'm sorry. That's right. It's crossbow. Sorry, my brain went. Cool. Again, putting this up against his stomach and just. All
I
right.
probably just left it there. They're just like, dun, 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 dun.
Just firing it over and over again. All right, go ahead and roll
Still
again.
going?
Yeah,
Fucker.
he's still standing.
Ah!
Okay, go ahead and roll for down.
Ah!
What is it with you rolling like the same thing multiple
Yeah.
times in a row?
Huh.
You just
Consistent, if nothing else.
and then fire it again. All right. Bonus action.
I fucking limp wrist him.
Okay. No.
God.
No.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Do I break my wrist?
Oh,
Ah!
man.
They were just supposed to be ruffians. Why is this so difficult? We didn't even have this
Annalise.
much problem with Captain Kane.
I know. Holy shit.
Annalise, it's your turn.
Annalise is very, very angry.
I can imagine.
Very angry. So angry, in fact, that she's actually going to use her bonus action to activate her lightning.
Okay.
And then she's going to attack.
2 attacks. That will hit. Will also hit. So. Whew. He's swaying on his feet as you slash him once. The arc of electricity goes with it. You swing back the other way. Again, the electricity sliding back across his body. He's swaying where he stands. Still on his feet. Arneth, your turn.
Just all of us having a little meltdown.
So back up.
Got a case of the Mondays.
I'm
Hey, I'm just
smiling,
cleaning up
but
my
I'm
thing.
I'm deeply upset.
What do you
I'm just gonna curl up into a ball and cry. No.
Don't you fucking dare.
You still shooting this guy in front of you?
Can I move here?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move there, and I'm gonna shoot at him.
Okay.
'Cause I'm upset.
Well,
I don't know what's going on, but if
You hear Annalise
If
scream,
Annalise is
don't
screaming-
see Gillet.
and I don't see Gillet, I know something is wrong. So I
Something
don't
is
have
so wrong.
advantage.
All right, the first one misses.
The
The
second
second one,
I don't have advantage.
he goes to parry but doesn't bring it up in time, and the arrow slams into him. Go ahead and roll damage on that second one.
I don't have advantage. So I should
Oh,
have-
that's right.
yeah.
That's 11 and the 8, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Both arrows with you're starting to get the idea of what's going on. You don't see Gillet. Annalise is screaming. That can only mean one thing. And it sinks in, and tears fill your eyes, start to water at the edges of your eyes, blinding you a bit, misting up your vision, and both arrows slam harmlessly into the bar. Not getting anywhere near him. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. His turn. I'm going to start with the Berserk. That's only 12 to hit you, Lucky,
12?
which I know that misses. Annalise, he looks at you. The first one's going to be a 20 to hit you.
That'll hit.
The second one's going to be a 24.
That'll hit.
And the third one's going to be an 18.
That'll hit.
I'm gonna use luck on that last one. My last
No,
point of luck.
don't. He still has the blood curse on him. So whatever
but-
damage he's doing to me is going to get half done to him as necrotic damage.
But you're still fucked up.
Trust
Okay,
me,
I'm
it
right
will be
there.
fine.
I'm right there.
It's my
Yunhir's-
ability. I want to use it.
Okay.
You take. You wanting to roll it? The last one.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a 17.
Alright, go ahead.
So the first one's going to do 21 points of damage to you.
Yep.
Uh, 17 points on the second hit.
Okay.
There's 9 and 4, 13 on the last one.
So it's 30. That is 51 points of damage.
Ow.
And he
you
takes
down?
half of that, so we'll say 26.
26.
He brings the sword up and down against you once. How much HP did you have?
I had 24, so it's not massive damage.
Okay, but the first and
The first one, I'm still standing. It takes him to the second one to down me.
second one drops you.
However,
And then
may I, because I know what's going to happen, I'm
Go ahead.
actually going to grab a hold of his sword as he hits me again,
Uh-huh.
and I'm just going to say, if you're going to take me out, I'm taking you with me.
All right. As you fall with the second one, saying those words, the third strike does 2 saving or fails automatically. Because it's a crit against you because you're downed. You watch though as the necrotic damage seeps into him and this black cloud erupts around him. He staggers, driving the sword into the ground, good quarter of an inch, holding himself up. You watch as his eyes flash green, something that you've seen it do before, and what would have dropped him to 0. His relentless resolve.
Motherfucker.
2 down. 3 to go.
Can we just get this motherfucker on the ground now?
It's your turn, Yenfear.
Fuck! Reaches.
Fireball.
Hit him.
Fireball.
Wrong character.
I know. I wish though. God.
Jack, he
I'm
has
so
1 HP.
sweaty.
He has 1 HP.
But my attacks suck. Have you seen my roll?
You have spells!
Okay. Just calm down. Just calm down.
Yenfir is now screaming, and Annalise has gone quiet. You can
I-
look over the bar. Arneth, you watched him drag Annalise to the ground, and she yelled out. Lucky, you heard it as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Yenfir, what are you doing?
Fuck. Okay.
Lucky, you're up next, so go ahead and keep in mind.
I can't do that. Fuck, I can't do that. Can I heal someone? Is it too late for that?
No.
I'm going
can still
to use.
The only person that's too late for right now is Gillet.
Oh, I'm so depressed. Okay, I'm going to use cure wounds.
Fail the roll.
Stop! Huh?
What level?
3rd level.
Okay.
Again.
Watch me get another 9.
Please, God. Oh, thank God. Thank fucking
Okay.
God.
16 HP. So you are stabilized. Your death saving or your death fails go away.
Okay.
You are 16 HP. You're still prone, but you're better.
I don't think I have anything I can do.
All right.
No, because I'm out of
Is that it?
inspiration. I'm out of inspiration. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Lucky.
Crossbow
Please do
bolt
something.
right to the stomach. Bam.
Of the guy that you're the one you're still
Bam!
attacking?
Yes.
Okay.
Good grief.
Jesus, you are
Screaming
done.
at the top of your lungs.
I have
Whoa,
something to
what's
attest
going
to. Go away.
You fire the last bolt. He kind of grabs at it again. This time it shatters in his hands. As he looks at you, you watch the light fade from his eyes, and he finally just drops to the ground, the great axe clattering.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't want any. No. And then I turn around and go, you too! Ah!
That
Ah!
will hit. All right. As you
Holy
turn and
shit.
fire and loose the bolt, he looks over in time to go, huh? Goes,
like the Seinfeld just.
it sinks not into the socket this way, but kind of at a half angle, and you watch as it pierces through and kind of pops out the other side. There's a as the shatters, his head rolls back, and he doesn't sink to his knees. He just crashes like a mighty oak onto the ground.
As soon as that happens, I go, Yenfir, Annalise, drag Gillet over here.
Okay, I'm gonna do
And I start
that.
pushing tables aside.
You push tables aside, you drag him over. All right.
Steve, move your pug.
All right, that's a thing.
I can't do it for you.
All right.
Just give me 2 seconds to look something up. If we have some announcements or anything, there's going to be an awkward silence for 2 seconds.
It's all right. Getting near the end here.
This will be a good note to end it on. This will be pretty dramatic. Because I am going to... I look to Annalise. Do I do something annoying or something good?
You do something good. Whatever it is that you have planned, it better be good.
But it'd be so fun to do something annoying.
But
take
I
out the
don't
luck
have
blade.
your goddamn patience right now!
Before you even say that, I take out the luck blade. I wish I could resurrect him. And I use the abilities of the luck blade to cast resurrection.
All right. Give me. You hold the blade in your hand. You whisper the words. You thought you were saying them aloud, but you realize you're just whispering. As you say the final word, I wish I could resurrect him. There's a soft glow from the blade and your hand warms. Not hot, just warms. There's a feeling that kind of just runs down your hand. From inside of you, that familiar voice, that resonant deep tone. What is this? Your chest burns. Not from fire, but from cold.
Ow.
You feel it. You feel your hand as though you can do something. And you know in that instance that you can do it. You can do exactly what you asked for. Do you reach out and touch him?
I touch Gillet, yes.
All right. Gillet, give me a Constitution saving. As you reach out and touch him, there's an unleash of bright, radiant light. It doesn't blind everyone or hurt them, but it fills the room. You don't remember what happened. Oh, wait. You remember the sword crashing down. And then nothing. Just a piece. You open your eyes, not with slow, but they flutter open and you take a deep, gasping breath. The rest of you watch as he arches his back, drawing in deep breath. Gillet is returned to you.
I'm immediately on Gillet, just hugging the life out of him.
Don't kill him again!
Annalise is crying for the first time since the party has known her. She is crying and just holding on to Gillet's hand.
Lucky. As everybody looks, the light in the room fades, but there's still something glowing. Your chest hurts a lot. Give me a Constitution saving throw. The blade falls from your fingers. There is a rending, tearing sound. You reach down and clutch. There's a sound of something like a jewel that hits the ground. Ting, ting. You look down, and there's a stone lying at Lucky's feet. It's glassy, round, and ends in a point like a cone. Lucky, you take 10. You take 21 points of damage.
Oof.
What's your max HP?
45.
It's reduced by 21 points. The stone lays there. It's a very familiar. Does that drop you to 0?
No, I'm at 4.
Okay. Very familiar looking stone is lying on the ground. It's a stone you've had with you for ages. There's another sound of metal clang hitting the floor. The metal cuff that you had is lying on the floor, broken into 2 pieces. And that's where we'll end tonight's session. Thank you very much for coming along and hanging out with me. It has been a blast. If you had fun with us, please join us Wednesday nights as we travel through the void, playing Alone in the Void with Maddie and Jack, who are playing as... Jack is actually the captain.
I'm the
Maddie is
captain,
the
the big
medical officer.
kahuna.
So wait, you're saying you're Captain Jack?
No, Captain Maryland.
No.
Still,
There was a missed opportunity here, Jack.
I know.
there was. I want to thank everyone for hanging out with me. It is always a pleasure. Again, I am the DM, Heath. Along with me, we've had Annalise, who played by Maddie, Jack, who was playing Yenfear, Steve playing Gillet, the Returned, Chief playing Arness, and
The
Ryan,
resurrected.
the Resurrected.
Wow.
Gillet the White.
As always, I'm broadcasting live from Lucky Dice Cafe in South Huntsville. We'd love for you to come by. We have adventure nights on Fridays. We pre-sell tickets. It's $20, but you get dinner and an adventure, and it's always something different. Check us out on Facebook, Lucky Dice. We offer parties and a good time to be had. And I am busy up here. We run Adventure League on Sundays, so if you're local to me, you'd like to come by and play, or if you just happen to be in the neighborhood, stop by Lucky Dice, have a bite to eat, come play a game with us. I'm always here, it seems like. That's okay. Until the meantime, anybody else have any announcements, anything?
At the end of August, I'm going to be running a tutorial and how-to on how to run your very first campaign. Going to hopefully be doing it local, so live at 401 Games at their new
Awesome.
location at Lawrence and Young. I gotta coordinate with them a little bit more, but that'll be through Extra Life. And then the next big con that I've got coming up is Fan Expo, which is the Labor Day weekend of September.
Cosplaying as well?
Oh,
Since
always.
you are the cosplay artist?
Always.
Always. I actually don't have any cons coming up right now. If those of you who will notice that Larry was not with us tonight, unfortunately Larry has had to leave for a period of time, but Ash, I'm certain we'll be back at some point in time, but for now we wish him all the best. He is just dealing with some things, so give him your well wishes and your love for both him and Misty. We love you guys, and we loved having you. We hope you come back to us soon. In the meantime, everybody take care of yourselves until Wednesday, unless you don't watch Wednesday, which why would you not? It is an
It's amazing.
horror game. There's not a lot of conflict as far as combat, but a lot of interpersonal conflict that is soon to be happening. Come watch our precious children as they hurtle through space and freak out over what to do. But in the meantime, you guys take care of yourselves and each other. We love you all, and don't forget to roar for initiative.